Well, well, well. If it isn't my little chatfish who've been waiting so diligently, so patiently, so loyally for me. How are you doing, chatfish? Are you ready for some Total War Warhammer 3? It's been a long time since we played it. We've let it cook with patches, and we're on 6.2.2 at the moment. The year 2025, our lord. 714, you know. And so I figured, why not give this game a go? Because Creative Assembly has been kind of, well, Sega's kind of making them focus on Total War games, so they're kind of doing patchwork to basically make this into a game that's more worthy of its title, because Total Warhammer 3 has done a lot of damage to the overall reputation of Creative Assembly and has lost a lot of player bleed off due to mismanagement, lack of good DLC, updates being bad, and stuff like that. So hopefully we see something new. Hopefully we see something new. And hopefully we see them, Creative Assembly, make a turnaround. I'm not saying that they will, but I would love for Creative Assembly to be back on top of the horse, so to speak. But what better way to do that, chat, than jumping into a good old campaign, just like the good old days of Total War. Oh god, I forgot
Now, how many mods do you have installed?
I have 20, but they're mostly non-intrusive, except for one. One is the Grimhammer mod. In fact, we're not doing vanilla, because vanilla, I know, is just not very fun. Because I don't like how they balance things. We're doing Grimhammer, a bunch of other things, and, fuck it. Let me just close the game and go look at it.
You answered the stream title then.
No, I didn't. No, we did not, because we can only know that at the end of the stream, obviously. There we go. Let's see. Now let's open up the mod manager so you can see what we're running. All right, we're running quite a bit. Mod configuration, which is required for other things. Double skill points. I didn't even know I had that installed. Wait a minute.
Are these on or off?
These are off. I need these on.
They're all off.
I don't need the double skill points because I don't know if the mod needs that. Oh no. I tested it and it ran. But it ran, oh no.
It ran vanilla.
It ran vanilla.
Well, hey, good news, vanilla runs.
Vanilla does run, okay.
That's important to know.
Damn, Euro's like, yeah, I've tested these. Basically, these are just map mods. All these are is an attempt to make siege maps and stuff like that interesting with, you know, a total overhaul mod like that one. But, you know, besides the point, Chavish. Like, besides the point. I don't think we need the double skill points.
Fine.
We're about to find out if that's going to work. God damn it. Here I am, testing things in advance. Like, wow, that worked without a problem. Kill
Never
myself.
bothered to turn them
The
on.
following mods cause
immediate crash.
OVN Aerobee. The first invalid database record is Mixer add-on permitted thing. Application will now terminate. Now I'm back to where I was.
Well, just immediately turn off that mod.
Yep, I am. Gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way, because good old Total War 3 doesn't want to go to heaven. There we go. There we go. She's gone to heaven. Straight to heaven.
Chat, what you can see the UI. Again, we have the ongoing donor war for, and correct me if I'm wrong, this is the faction that'll be played in the Dark Crusade remaster.
Oh, I think I know. Wait, why is... I thought I unsubscribed from this. What the hell? I'm just going to delete that.
Is that correct?
Go ahead. What was that?
I said the ongoing donor war, which is in the bottom right, is to determine, once the remaster comes out, which side you'll be playing
in Dark Crusade.
Dark Crusade.
That's correct. That will also affect the thumbnail.
Which does mean that the results for that, the donor war might not end once the thumbnail closes, but what the current results are will determine the thumbnail.
Stroh says he preferred Pharaoh Total War over Total Warhammer 2. Honestly, I can kind of see that because Pharaoh Total War kind of semi-redeemed parts of itself. It's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but it was a step in the right direction. And it was nice that it's basically just Bronze Age Total War, the video game.
It had some nice ideas to it, for sure. But, to finish what I was saying, so the Total War, not Total War, Dawn of War remaster thumbnail closes by the end of this week, and I believe you said the Winter Assault one closes as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Now, the Dawn of War one's going to be themed off of whichever side's winning the Donor War. But if you want to get on either of those, you have to the end of the week.
Is it Azhag? I can't remember. Yes, it is. And then Wurzag. And then we'll also have good old fashioned Borbot. And Chatfish can choose between those guys. Look at that. Choose which Orky Borky you would like us to play. We're going to do Orcs. I've decided we're going to do Orcs because going to make people have to donate lots of money to do otherwise.
Which one's the Gretchen?
I don't know, Gretchen. That's a 40k thing.
Oh, I mean Goblin. Which one's the Goblin one?
Okay, we're going to switch to
Because there was a
maps so I don't
Goblin leader
have
in
to scream
2.
all the time. So, yeah. Wurzag starts down there. Grimgor Ironhide starts over here by the Chaos Dwarves, which will be hard because Chaos Dwarves are hard. Azhag starts near them as well. And Gorbad starts to the south.
Ah, it's the top right one. That's the Goblin one.
The Goblin one starts there. Garsting. But I don't like Goblins are boring. Goblins suck. Does Gibbs have all the DLC? I do. Unfortunate or fortunately, I'm not entirely sure what that means, but I do own all the DLC. Yes. All the factions, all the lords, etc., etc.
I wonder if they ever truly fixed some of the factions mechanics. 'Cause I do distinctly recall Vampire Coast. If you built a hidden cove on a city and the city got raised, the game would just lock up and would just crash.
Entirely possible. Gorbat is the most recent faction, so most polished, therefore not as easily stomped like OGs. He is recent? I didn't even know that.
Or you get your red torn off. Understand?
I don't know if 25 Polish is enough to make it switch, chat. I don't know. I don't know. Don't think so. Not feeling it. Not feeling chaos. No. Not for 25 Polish. I'm sorry. Think of the nation. You can reassign it to an orc leader. The reason why I'm not doing chaos is because I'm not doing migration factions. Migration factions are just not fun. And chaos is probably the worst faction to play right now. At least last I checked. We should probably play the stuff they've actually patched rather than the stuff that's been neglected and bad. Otherwise, we're not going to see if the game's actually getting more fun. Then again, we're also running with a mod to basically enhance it. But then again, who the fuck plays this vanilla? Unless you're nuts. Unless you're nuts.
I can tell you plays it vanilla. Semper Tantrum, who donates $100. Bioshock for India Torture and Oblivion. Harkonnen, SF. And you did turn back on both of his Chatfish or Rattafish.
Whose? Semper? He donates what?
100.
Holy shit. Semper is a bucket hero. What did he donate for?
And he, 2 thumbnails, Harkonnen and SF.
Harkonnen and SF.
Bioshock and Oblivion.
Good choice. The Bioshock thumbnail is going to be very saucy. Aerith will have very few layers of clothing. As not.
Congrats. First one to be on the Bioshock.
Yes. That one's going to be incredibly cool.
Now, India's going to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, India's going to. Because I have a great idea on how to push the lighting to hard lighting as an art piece, and he'll hate it. But it's going to be an art piece theming with hard lighting as a core centerpiece. The reason why I'm having him test this is because it's for a project in the video game that he's going to be working on that involves hard lighting. Which is...
Sleep well, not Alfarius.
Not easy. Good night, little Alfarius. Now, where did you assign it, Chana? You have to reassign it to one of the orcs. It must be $10,000 billion to make me not be orcs. The reason why is because I feel like if I play a migration faction, I think I'll kill myself. Because migration factions in this game suck.
Bioshock theme, would you kindly donate?
Would you kindly donate? Yeah, Frank, would you? Frank's like, no, don't use it on me.
Also, correct me if
don't
I'm
use
wrong,
it on
Kips,
me,
but
Frankie.
if you donate to the, Gregor's first. Gregor's donates £10. Grim Gore is great, so play as the best Gore. Kozark. Atreides, Man of Terrestria. Fit.
Kozark? Who the fuck is Kozark? There's no orc named Kozark. Plays Grimgore, is what he means. Yeah. Because I don't know what the fuck is Kozark. Kozark sounds like a place, not a name. But I don't fucking remember. Grimgore is great, so play as best
Beastman.
Beastman. I'm not doing Beastman. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill you.
Kibbs states, I don't want to do a Horde faction. Chad keeps donating for Horde faction.
No, Beastmen are a Horde faction. Not doing that. Not doing. You are monsters, Chad. I will accept donations for influence, but not for that. It isn't like I donate for 2 thumbnails every week. How about you donate for 5? How about 7? How about thousands?
You know, Semper, I'm sure there's plenty of thumbnails you're not on yet. Why not just buy all into them all at once?
That's true.
Like, there's 2 you're missing on Alu.
Oh, great, another 12-hour stream. It's not that bad, chat. If we make tomorrow's goal, it'll be a 12-hour stream.
Oh, there you go. And then Kibbs will continue to not get any work done.
I'm just going to stay up late tonight. But it has to be done. I'm going to make a frappe tonight. How about Kib finishes my 2 chatfish? How about you finish all the other work I have to do? Those take a back seat.
Yeah.
Those take a back seat to the when you ordered them, I told you. I'm like, it will be months, if not years, before they're done. Now we're entering the first year.
What I've
the first year.
come to learn though is I just have to give Indio more thumbnails to do, and then Semper will donate to be on them.
Yes. We can milk Semper.
All of the unassigned ones.
And then reassign them back to the other artist after he donates. Oh my god, so mean. That's genius. No, Semper.
I want to put out a chunk of Indio's current ones, or ones that were taken from Ali when he had to go away for months.
I love that. Gregor said, they literally have a base they have to protect now. I already said I don't want to be beastman. I said orcs. I gave you 4 choices.
To be orky borkies.
4 choices.
They can play the goblin.
I gave 4 choices. The reason why is because there's too many. Rock and stones, Jimmy. Beastmen. Beastmen are bad.
I know how I feel about that, says Semper.
Chatfish are just trying to make me play like the worst factions ever, like Chaos.
I don't know. We should make him play Skaven.
Beastmen were so bad that I think they've never gotten better, as far as I know. Like, I think they're like them and Norska are just garbage. It's been a long time since I played, but like I remember them being so
bad. Grimgore is
bad.
in the lead then.
Good. I'm locking factions, chat, because last time we did this, Chatfish made me play Beastmen, and oh my fuck, it was terrible. Beastman has like nothing in their faction. They may have gotten a rework, but is it better? They were sterile. They were dead on arrival. The new DLC for Beastmen has made them better. I don't believe you, Gregors. Nothing can fix the Beastmen. In my eyes, the Beastmen are slow and not fast. I get outrun by like literally everything else, and it's the funniest thing ever. Oh, the Beastmen. Oh, I have Beastmen PTSD. It was the last campaign I ever played in this game. It was also the last time I wanted to play this game. I played the Beastmen. We did like a Beastmen campaign, and it was so bad. It killed my interest in this entire game.
And also, I believe it was stated, Gibbs, if you donate towards...
Play Beastmen, they're better now. We'll tell you what, you make the daily goal, and I'll play Beastmen, and I'll shut the fuck up. Yeah, there you go. You got, like, what, less than $300 to go, chat. We can get Beastmen, and I'll never touch this game again after today. Just like last time. I swear to... If they're as bad as they were, okay, maybe they're better, all right? Maybe they're fast. But I remember the beastmen's, like Ungors or whatever the fuck they were, literally being outrun by archers that were running faster than them. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is going on right now? Okay, reason I may donate. No, I said if they make the daily. Jano. If we can't have chaos, let's do what we can. You have 60 seconds to start raising. All right, and then we're gonna close the Donut War, and we're gonna do Gorbad, or not Gorbad, Grim Gore. You sickos, trying to make me play the worst faction. I don't believe you. Beastmen's so bad. Oh, I have PTSD from Total Warhammer 2. Oh, so bad. So bad. Was it Total Warhammer 2? I can't remember if it was Total Warhammer. I think it was Total Warhammer 2. Oh my god. Oh. It was rough, chat. It was rough. How much for Skaven, Kibs? If you make the daily, I'll do Skaven. And I'll hate you for it. My no digits. Grimgore Lorne Kib. Were you chasing Wood Elves? Yeah, something like that. But I don't care. Ungor should be faster than Wood Elves. Okay? I don't care. Sermat doing 25 euros say, no Beast Boys. They sucked in Total Warhammer 2. And they likely are still a bunch of furries. Hashtag Wurzag, hashtag Rapier, hashtag SF. Thank you for your generous donation. Where's that put Wurzag compared to Grimgore Ironhide?
Yeah, Warzag's way ahead.
Wurzag's way ahead? Well, looks like Wurzag, the Great Grain Prophet, is now in the lead. He starts on the southernmost part of the map, which means we'll never fight any of the interesting factions. However, we do start on the edge of the map, so that means that we can kind of corner ourselves off, which is not a bad thing. But I do not like furries, chat. Well, people who so happen to be furries, I don't mind. But I'm not a furry.
Just so you know.
I just don't subscribe to that stuff. If you like it, that's good for you.
Rat.
Not for me.
If you fund Rapier, I really can't activate that till after my name changes back.
Let's see, Norska is still Monkey, though, and their DLC rework was just postponed. Yes. I heard that they've been trying to, like, rework a lot of things in the game. They really, 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 really need to add settlement battles and siege battles into the base game. Like, every faction needs settlement battles, fortress battles, bridge battles, like, actual bridges. They need to do that. And then they need to, like, yeah, they need to rework all the factions, because a lot of them need reworks. I don't know, I did see that they reworked the Empire. I think it's Dune now. You know, Shaddam the Fourth is sitting over there. It's still like 140 or so away. It is. 140 away? What is that? Sturm, what are you talking about, Sturmfish? He's looking for a kib or so I have heard. What? Do you have to buy them to make a DLC not work? No, the reworks are free, if I remember right. I don't believe the rework. The rework is the free patch. The only thing that's DLC is usually the Lord, and it's units. Which is still bad, in my opinion. Like, they shouldn't be DLCing this game this much. It should just be the Lords are free and the stuff is free. And then any expansion should be like, oh, here's a naval warfare expansion. Or something like that. And then I'd pay like $30 for that. And it adds like naval warfare for all the factions. And then it adds like, you know, fucking coastal cities and stuff. But no. The new Legendary Lords are DLC, right? Yeah. The reworks are free. They don't charge you for the reworks. Thank fucking Christ. Paradox does this as well. Sort of. Except I think Paradox is worse because they lock mechanics behind DLC. Or I'm not sure. I don't know. They both do that kind of stuff. It's really hard to tell. FLC are rare as heck, but there are many Legendary Lords as DLC. Yes. The vast majority are DLC. I believe, like, only 2 of these Lords are, like, what you actually get. One of them's free. I think Wurzag is free, if I remember right. And these other 3 are paid. So half the Orc Lords are paid. I believe. I'm not sure if I'm right on that, chat. I could be wrong. Next DLC is Snake Lady, Slanesh, Mongol Shaman guy for Norska, and maybe, to be confirmed, Hot Vampire Lady, Boat Elves. Oh my god, the Vampire Coast, the faction that's like dead, like that hasn't gotten anything in a while. There's so many. This is what the problem when you make too many factions is you just end up leaving some behind. They should definitely not do any new factions until they finish polishing all the ones that exist. Then they should go back and add Talea and Border Princes and Astalia and Ind and that Japanese place or whatever. Because that way, eventually, because these areas over here, where my cursor is, you can't actually go here. This should be added and playable at some point, but it's not. But yeah, these regions are like unexplorable, if I remember right. And that's because they're actually saving them, I think, for an expansion.
We lost Shumba.
The end region. They should make...
Yeah, I don't think those regions even have an army book.
Yeah, no, they have to make it up. I mean, Talea and
like
Astalia, they'll have to make up for the most part, too. I don't think they were, like, part of the mercenary stuff.
Dogs of War was mostly Talea.
Yeah, there was some stuff there. But Talea and Astalia don't really have anything.
There's honestly more to go off them, honestly, because they're mostly formed off the pike and shot era of Spain. Spain and the Italian city-states.
Listen, Gregors.
But yeah.
They might as well, because it's not like Warhammer Fantasy is going to get anything anymore. It's basically dead, even though they quote-unquote revived it. They might as well finish off the map, so the map is filled up. Because this is actually... I do like the map. It's nice and chunky. I wish this wasn't, like, condensed right here, because this hurts me to look at, honestly. Where it's, like, all of a sudden, just, like, it's just flat. Just a flat spot. And I get why that is because they don't want to make the game run slower, but, like... I wish you could just circumnavigate and it would just generate left to right. That'd be nice. But they have those little nodes where you can hop from right to left, which is kind of like a Warhammer way. It's a big chunk.
Ever since Crave Assembly got a foot up the rear and a katana to the neck, metaphorically speaking, possibly the foot up the rear literally, considering how the layoffs, they've been in, what was it? I'm trying to remember the software engineering term, custodian mode. They're trying to get this game up to snuff, because I think I mentioned it in chat last stream before I came on. They burned a lot of goodwill with Warhammer, with Total War Warhammer.
What they should do is they should basically continue to patch this up. I actually like that they haven't abandoned it. Keep patching it up, keep improving it, and then consolidate everything into one purchase. I'm guessing another storm hit Chumba, maybe. He's an East Coaster boy, so is there storms on the East Coast right now? I don't know. Right now it's sunny here in the Midwest, so.
Internet died. Yeah, Chumba said.
Yeah, Chumba suffers electrical outages and now internet. It's true. I'm guessing another storm hit Chumba. The second storm has hit the Chumba Tower. Now you're in charge of tracking the donos, by the way. So who's in the lead and who's not?
Let me check. Just
it's supposed to storm here.
Wozag is still in the lead at 29.16. I have not seen any other donations.
Okay. In that case, we will call it in 60 seconds, chat. You have 60 seconds to contest if you would like to do so. Wurzag, the Great Green Pickle, is currently in the lead. And that means that Wurzag will be chosen. I am the storm to easy poaching, says Bucky, as he just fucking steps on Chumba's little cable. Little Buckster. Look at this little fucking squirrely boy. There he is, my squirrely boy. Squirrely boy. Little Bucky. Look at him. Grab. Bucky, you might end up being in the next pen and paper campaign. How does it make you feel? Quick Chatfish, balance the results. They can't. They'd have to do it via donation. That's insane. They wouldn't do that. And that then defaults to a public poll. We already have rules for this. Holy fury fish. We've already figured this shit out, boy. Check DMs. What?
Oh, is Bucky in the Dono War now?
No.
No.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. But currently, Wurzag's going to win. I'm going to check the chicken I have in the oven.
Yeah, until gets back. But yeah. Ulfeth, I don't know what the third DLC lord is. I know it's still Nash or Norska. I don't remember what the third one was, or I don't think it was confirmed. I don't think it's Neferata or the Vampire Lady. Just because I remember a long time ago, months ago, they were saying, don't worry, Vampire account players, we got you covered. And I seriously doubt it's related to this for the simple reason of Vampire accounts need a from the ground up rework and a DLC solely focused on them because they're missing. They're well behind on Legendary Lords, and they're also missing a lot of stuff. So if you're still a lot of big name characters, not just Neferata, but a lot of other named characters from the other bloodlines that aren't represented. Like no Blood Dragons, no Strigoi, no Necrox. It's like you can make an entire DLC just fleshing out that faction. Yeah, Zoran is an easy fix. I mean, they literally added the Morcane, I think it's called, on the map in the right in the smack center of the Badlands, with a literal Strigoi faction. People say it's going to be themed around the end times of the Gash, but honestly, I would rather we just get something solely focused on the vampire counts. It's been years since that faction got some any kind of rework. Maybe in the past, Gregores, but as of right now, with Creative Assembly now being micromanaged by Sega, never say never. I would say it's more probable, but how probable it is, it's up for debate. But definitely know something big is coming for them because they did explicitly state it.
Back. I finished cooking. I just turn off the oven, and then we call it.
Saying any more donations, so I'm guessing that's it.
That's probably it.
Good job.
Good job, Chatfish. We're already almost
Everything okay,
halfway to
Chumba?
the daily goal. There we go. All right. Let's get back into the video game. Okay, so Wurzag 1. His lore. So, I will read it, because that way Chatfish can know a little bit about Wurzag. But like, what? We don't even know about him? Wurzag Ura Zahubo. I'm sure I mispronounced that. Is a savage orc shaman of mighty mystical powers, known as the Great Green Prophet. He is guided along his path by the green-skinned gods. He leads tribes to greatness before wandering off to pursue yet another mad plan to advance orc kind. Wurzag's Green Crusade began in the Southlands, when, with the magical energy that arced uncontrollably out of his eyes, he transformed the former shaman of the Bone-Nosed tribe into a squiggy beast. As the tribe prepared to ritually eat Wurzag for this deed, the marinated orc entered a trance and spouted a tale of long ago, when the now sorry Bone-Nosed tribe ruled the lands. The cold-blooded ones came and built great pyramids, driving the tribe away and destroying their idols. Since those shameful days, the tribe has lived under a curse. Wurzag rekindled their spirits of conquest, and filling in for their transformed shaman, led the Bone-Nosed warriors to level the nearest lizardman city. Using the rubble of the wrecked pyramid, Wurzag ordered the greenskins to erect 2 edifices. To this day, these same stone-faced idols watch over the Bone-Noses, and the tribe's fortune has grown. Orcs and goblins. Orcs and gobos. That's lore. That's just orc lore. Don't need that stuff. The lore on the right's just kind of not related to the character. Good old Wurzag, the Great Green Prophet. One of the last sprite art pieces I ever did was actually just a exercise where I just was painting his mask. That was a long, long time ago. I don't even remember.
And yes, it is storming here.
How bad? How many Chumbas are dead?
It's pretty heavy rain.
There's like 7 Chumbas.
It's means how the main road I always take to work was almost flooded yesterday. It's probably flooded. So yeah.
Chumba lives in flood country.
You also need to add storm rats, chatfish. You turn it on.
That's true. Sturmrat Chatfish is now activated as a contributor for this week's goals. Good job, Sturmrat. Hats off to you, little ratfish. Oh, we feel so happy. Good. Who's egged a great green prophet? This was probably the most fun campaign I've ever done in my life. Not this one. On Total Warhammer 1, I played Wurzag. One of the few times I actually beat the game was this Wurzag. So it's kind of cool that Chatfish chose this one of all characters. I didn't even tell you about that because I didn't want to poison the well. But Chatfish tried to make it other races. Did you believe that? Now, chat, we'll have a new rule for today. If a Chatfish donates $5, they can become a soldier in my army. If they donate $10, they can become a general. And if they donate $10, they can also become a city. I'll rename cities after you. You can do that, right? I'm 99% certain you can do that. Pretty sure you can. I don't remember how to do it, though, now that I think about it. Ah, right there. Yep. Because these city names are terrible, and I'd rather name them after you. So if you'd like to become a city or a general, it's $10. If you'd like to be a soldier, you can be $5. $5
Are you gonna
soldiers.
count the people that donated so far, or the new donations?
The
Has to be
people who
specific
donated so
to be
far
named.
can already redeem themselves right now. They should tell me what they would like to be, and I will make them. Because they already technically paid, so why would I make them pay twice? That'd be absurd, Chumba, but I thank you for
Now, what
asking.
were those prices for each again?
$5 for soldier, $10 for general, slash hero, slash whatever, or city. All right, so what's going to help me with Savage Boys? God, these icons are so goddamn tiny, I cannot see them. Chad, help me. Okay.
Don't you wish you had a big monitor?
Okay, I think we need to turn up the GUI. This is something we can fix. I have a big monitor, I know. I need to fix this.
What's the resolution? What's the resolution?
1280, or not 1280. That's not my resolution. 2560 by 1440.
Yeah, you might need to turn up the UI because everything above 1080p UI can be a bit finicky.
Let's try
As
150%.
you need to squint. Yeah, because unless your monitor's at 32-inch, like mine, it's like it could be a bit squinty.
Okay, that's a lot better. I can actually see icons now.
It's a simple fix.
Oh, there we go. That's a lot more visually readable. I don't have to squint as much. Yeah, so we want to get eager to fight because it'll help our Savage Orcs a lot with leadership and melee attack. These are two stats we desperately want. Leadership, as a reminder, Chatfish, is basically morale, and attack as well, how much damage they do when they spunk, when they bonk things. Okay, there's a lot of new mechanics here that I don't recognize in buttons. What does this mean? Why is that?
Remember, that sounds familiar. Let me look that up in the mod, because I think I put a lot of that under a different. I think the mod team labeled it differently for some reason.
I think it's stainless or steel hammer or whatever, or whatever.
SFO, yeah, SFO.
They're called
Yeah,
Grim
that
Hammer
mod
now.
is interesting.
All right, well, let's
My
do
main
practice.
problem
Bad.
with that.
Go ahead.
My main problem with that mod, and keep in mind it's been so long, I hope they address this complaint. They nuke the economy even more than Creative Assembly does. While the AI still gets most of its cheats. So it can become a very miserable experience very quickly, despite them doing a lot of things with the factions, adding a lot more units and everything. I remember a while ago when we did this stream, we were complaining about this mod, but again, it's been a long time.
I mean, we're testing this. If this is a bit
Yeah.
goofy, we'll just switch mods. A simple restart of a campaign is not that bad. Because by then I can just auto-resolve, because I'll know what I'm doing. Alright, so we're going to have a detachment of bucket fishies up here, and a detachment
Thank
on
you.
lower ground.
To Gregors for pointing out that I messed up.
Hmm?
The weekly rankings, which is corrected now. So for last week, Matt Blankenbacher came in first followed by Dead Glory, and then Artemis came in third.
Oh, whoop. Buckybus.
What strings does he pull to get into third?
He's trying to win. Jets gotta fight harder now. They gotta battle Bucky. My friggin' camera! Oh, my store was
Graphics
broken.
do look to be cleaner. I know there was a massive amount of graphical problems at release that, for the longest time, never got fixed. Oh,
Oh,
Baroness
there's membership.
I was surprised to not see a harlot donation before the start of the stream like you usually do.
Alright, boys, get in there. Oh, orcfish.
So to make this go a bit quicker this time, I'm gonna immediately right now DM Matt Blankenbacher.
Gotta go around that group. That unit did not have morale that lasted, but to be fair, they were literally goobers. I feel like if I cast spell, dude.
Goblins are usually not useful unless you have the Goblin Warlord General to buff them.
Yeah, the gobos are. Holy crap. I didn't know they were that bad. They route so fast. It's like combat.
Well, goblins are terrible.
Combat
Yeah,
lasts 5 seconds before they're just gone.
I know the archers, you could do some neat tricks with them, but the infantry, no. Unless it's night goblins, no.
Shifting! Run him down! Oh, slaughter fish. Welcome to stream, little Fafner. Hope you're having a good day. Oh my god, Sleazy received the gifted membership, chat. Be sure to tell Sleazy he's a sleazy guy. He's not funny, Kim. You fucking goober. Alright, unsurprisingly,
I like
that went
40k
well.
orcs better than normal Warhammer orcs.
What? You're a bigot.
Like,
Oh, they're more comedic, I'll say that much.
Yeah, that's why I like them.
What I like about Warhammer orcs
That
is
is
they're actually
amazing.
kind of fucking scary. Oh god, is there like
Yeah.
a keybind for panning out and in?
Maybe.
I don't remember all the keybinds. It's been so long since I played this game.
X and
I only
Z.
got back into it for a short time before slowly for the Elf Dwarves.
My scrolly wheel is broken, so I'm just trying to figure out how to make this work.
Yeah, Gregors has a point. Warhammer 3, well, all the Warhammers, but I think Warhammer 3 the most. It's just blobs. There's not really much in the way of tactics. It's just
We're gonna make tactics.
what tier is your unit compared to their
Yep.
unit.
Well,
Higher tier wins.
Yes, it is literally formed like that because they literally have tier levels. If you notice in the top left, Kibbs.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm well aware. I don't need to be reminded about how the game works, but I already know this.
But yeah.
Let's
It's one of
move
the
on.
more frustrating things about the way they made
No,
this game.
I just killed a goblin. That's more important.
Did you kill him by looking mean in his direction?
I did.
No, the
by
old-fashioned
mobbing.
way, club to head.
Yeah, several clubs while people were riding on little boars.
Yeah, you got eaten by piggies. Literally.
Internet is bad. Is the hero renamed? Asked Gregors.
Army replenishment, don't really need it. We'll go for money. For short-term gains. Hell yeah!
Where's that? The great green prophet.
We killed Tree Hugger. Which honestly, good riddance. Which honestly...
Yes, Gregors wants to be a hero.
Alright, Gregors wants to be a hero.
Hmm.
Gregor's Penguins is now our hero. Look at that.
Let's
What
give him
kind
a
of
funny
hero?
last name. Remember, he's an orc.
Where's that gonna do it?
Oh, his last name is Penguin.
No, the second one. Oh.
See? 2 names. Big Thinkies. Gregor's Penguin. Goblin
He's
Big
the
Boss.
goblin big boss.
Wow, I'm sorry. You just happen to be born useless. You just happen to be born.
No, Black Oak Big Boss for you.
A penguin would be a goblin.
Now this is going to be a bit of, actually, they're just goblins. So, theoretically, they're not
The
that
Spider
bad.
Riders and the Grog are the only threat. Spider Riders could actually fight your Savage Orcs.
Our goal is going to be to rush the other army before the reinforcing army gets there.
Yeah, so if you could get rid of the Spider Riders, it'll be fine. And the Rock Lava.
This map looks familiar.
I think I will give Warhammer Fantasy. It made me like vampires. I think it was actually the Warhammer Fantasy that did that. Not really any of the other vampire lore.
Actually, I think this is the same map.
Universes.
Look at it.
Yeah, because there's no procedural generation in this game. You literally fight the same map in the same area over and over and over again.
You know what?
If I
That's what
remember the coding
Geek Chat
right.
do. Yeah.
No, that's boring. Give me my medieval 2 procedural generation.
You want good? No, kill yourself. No, you get bad. You bad stuff. Fuck you. What'd you get for talking to me? What'd you get for? Like,
What are you, Creative Assembly simp?
if they pay me, but they don't, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm pretty sure I'm on a blacklist, actually.
I don't even think they're worried about a blacklist these days, but
Almost
still.
every content creator is on a blacklist with them. It's not even fun. And then you criticize your game, you're pretty much on a blacklist.
Even it was only after Creative Assembly got the mass firings, then a lot of those sellouts, to use the right term, started criticizing and started really going after Creative Assembly, and I'm just going, yeah, you kissed the ring. I'm not exactly going to take you entirely seriously.
They're running to the edge of the map like little bitches.
Did they just put the rock lovers in front? See if you can rush those down. Oh, wait, no, they're too close now.
I'm gonna keep fucking around with their formation by constantly making it so that they can't check me.
I do like the new reinforcement system. It makes a lot more sense.
You guys just bypass, and you guys just bypass. Then you guys,
For some reason, they're naming the rock lava at your boars.
we're having Gregors and where's that get stuck in? We have no Chatfish units so far. Remember, chat, if you would like to become a unit, you can be $5. $5 to die. It's like, but I don't want to die, kid. Well, shut the fuck up and die, boys. What?
Yeah, if we were on the blacklist, Red, we slammed this game quite a lot back in the day. I'm talking throughout the entire trilogy. Ugh.
Right,
I need to
focus.
about wash my mouth after saying that.
Too much. Too much tism.
Just making chat.
Sember says me once wants to be 9 big great city and I leader.
And I leader. Me wants you to go to heaven. He's like, ah! Just screams. He's dead now.
Chatfish.
Are we orcs? Are we orcs speaking or Gungan speaking?
We's gonna die.
Misa gonna
How'd you suffer
die.
that?
Misa go boom now. Misa go dies. Oh yeah. Look at the little boar boys. Boar boys.
Looks like they did fix a lot of the lighting and graphical problems. It was looking a lot easier to see things without having to highlight all the time.
Where's X? Whoa! Whoa!
With like playing the orcs in Warhammer 3, they had a lot of fun unit combinations.
I think the Gobble army is on the verge of collapse. Gregors is now chasing him with his tiny little legs. Well, Wurzag is going over here. He's gonna cast a little big boom boom spell.
Ben says I should probably commission a Squigoth Chatfish. You could always do that.
A squig off themed chatfish. Gotta be verbiating that correctly.
He said he wrote Squigoth Chatfish.
Yes.
I'm reading.
Also,
We
Sven,
correct that.
What's your name on Discord?
He's Femboy. Femboy 67. Like, what? I don't remember being called there.
Squigoths are not a thing in fantasy. That's a 40k thing.
You have to get
No,
out
I'm pretty sure
abstracted.
they're Squigalts. Or Squigs.
Your
They're
Chatfish should be a
squigs, not-
squigoth, not on a squigoth. That's too complicated. The Chatfish need to be punished for they have sinned.
That is true.
They just have those. They don't have those dinosaur-looking ones. They have really big ball ones.
The superior ones.
If you're talking the ball squigs, those are in both universes.
Now just run down that last little lord guy.
Orky Borky.
I would rate performance just from FPS wise. It looks to be running better.
It's solid because I have a really powerful machine. Remember, Chat bought this PC for. This thing is runs circles around Total Warhammer 3. Even on that super like weird mode where they made billions of things show up, my game computer doesn't lag. Doesn't have issues with this game. I can run it max. I can run it with big battles, and it runs like butter.
I blame you, Fuzzy, for why I'm suddenly getting so many really bad storms.
I'm fine with that.
Wow. Rude.
Yeah. Are there Mangler squigs in the DLC? I think so, yeah. There should be Mangler squigs. I think Gibbs just needs to get the unit building for it.
Oh. I'd wanted to ask, but then kept stopping. If people participate in the Dark Crusade Dono War, Kibbs, their donations to that is also going towards being put on the thumbnail, correct?
Wait, one Dawn War?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Dark Crusade Dono War.
Yeah.
So technically then it's an overhead tag.
Yes, it is. It always was. You can't donate to other things.
Seen the future.
Only one thing at a time. Where to get the
Yes, but
leadership?
normally Dono Wars are not
spells.
overheads.
This one is.
Yes, I'm just confirming.
Because it
Because
goes
this
to
was
all the
explained to
entire series.
Reguline, not to me.
Death to Squealy. Whom else am I with?
Always.
Ah, lizards.
Squigs.
There's some interesting mod units. Goblins with swords.
Yeah, those are mod units.
They're
There's one on the right.
squiggards. That's not Link Pump Wagon.
Okay, that's a that's a DLC unit.
Yeah, it's a DLC. Orc Boys, is that a mod unit?
That's a mod unit.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, there should be a mod unit. Unless it's a free update. They added a lot of stuff along with the free updates, so it's a bit hard to keep track. No, part of the DLC, you got the they added the Black Orcs with swords and shields finally.
We should just get a massive horde of literal, like, mob units. Just mob them down. And we can get squigs to
Get some
flank.
squids also.
Yep, because they can flank.
Those are they're good supporting units for your orky porkies.
Alright, we'll build that up. Alright, so Sempi Tampi wanted to become a city. He will become our capital. Semper Tantrum. And he wanted to become a general as well, because he did donate a lot.
Orcs with spears and shields are updated, I think, says Bifos.
Okay, so they were. I know before it was an update, the SFO did add them. Because I know some of the DLC units and free update units used to be modded units. Oh god, that big nose on the goblin building.
Oh my god. Black Orcs.
Yep.
Black Orc, Big Boss.
Those are all.
Savage Rogue Idols. Military recruitment.
I know the
buildings.
Savage Rogue Idol is a unique Wozak unit.
Forest Gobos. That's funny.
That is a mod unit.
Let's see. We've already got that as a recruitment building. Maybe. We do want that. Oh, we already have that. It's right here. Okay, we can produce Savage Orcs. We probably want something that can help our growth of this region then. Income, faction.
Those are kind of bonus buildings over time. That's
5
the
growth. 20 growth, that's good.
I forgot they changed the economy buildings.
We'll take the 10 growth. Not shrooms. That's going to be plus 20 growth, which is going to be very good. So we can start growing this province and creating a lot of fart babies. She's like, fart baby!
The mushrooms. They grow out of the
Oh
ground.
my god, Chatfish just fucking pointing at the ground. It's like how they see a mushroom growing like, oak. Chad, shut the fuck up, oh my god. That's fucking You take Chatfish for a walk in the forest to see a mushroom like, oak. They look at the mushroom and look at it, yeah. Chatfish, stop it. 60 plus growth, that's very good. I wish these numbers would actually reflect the actual population, like for roleplay reasons. So it'd be like 60,000 or something like that. 67,000 or something like that. That'd be cooler. I don't really like abstract numbers because abstract numbers just like, there's 2 people living here. It's like, what? What do you mean there are 2 people living here?
2 extremely obese orky porkies.
Tiberius says every DLC comes with an update for the faction that the DLC is focused on. Orcs happen to get the most updates of the faction. Yeah, they got a lot of updates and a lot of free stuff, even more so than a lot of the Empire, even a lot more than the everything.
Eh? Welcome to a simple, fun overhaul, or SFO, Grimhammer 3. Mod menus by... This is a complete game overhaul that will provide a different experience. In the top left panel, you can find the button that has many things. Time control, time for growth, time of insight, time of maneuvers. Let it happen.
Those are bonuses?
Plus 2.5%, time of rebellions. Nothing
Say what
lasts,
you
never
do.
lasts. Time of balance, let it happen. Nothing. Current growth, let's just do nothing. Mission successful. I got a pigeon plucker.
Orders history elements.
Mamu.
Donated $50.
Thank you for the
Hope
conversation.
everyone had a good start to the new week. Bioshock, Imperial Guard, Fit Gibbs. So, Vulpus, it can go to Bioshock or Imperial Guard. Because it's two. Those are two thumbnails technically. Well, not technically, they are.
Man, these chicken breasts are amazing.
Also, you need to turn on Vulpus.
Mm-hmm. I gotta tell Chatfish about it. Hold on. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Gotta show chat. Oh. This section. Just fair, that's something too.
Also, so Matt Blankenbacher has decided on a pocket fish, so that means it's now Dead Glory's choice. Well, I don't know if I've seen him in chat, so I will DM him.
Okay.
Vulpus says, then Imperial Guard.
Oh. Alright, I'm back. What? You can't do that. That's overhead, you goober.
No, he's picking one or the other.
Yeah, he's picking one of the other kids.
Oh, okay, okay. What was I gonna say? Just Bear frozen chicken patty things that are breaded. They're really good. Like, I'm not kidding. These things are nice. It feels like I've just... How'd I have it? It's like I fried it myself, but I just baked it. Well, air
It's
fried
like
it.
he fried it, but he baked it.
I've been looking for a good chicken patty for sandwiches, for like chicken sandwiches, for ages. That would be easy to make for streaming, so I can just make it and then eat it. Because I stream for like 8 to 12 hours a day, right? And so I was like, okay, I need something that's easy. And I finally found like a brand called Just Bear. And
My brand.
it was amazing. I know.
I need to remember what this brand is that I get for potatoes. That's really good for like fries and whatnot. I don't know the name of it because the big thing on the packaging isn't the name of the brand. It's the potatoes are grown in Idaho.
Oh, yeah, those famous Idaho potatoes that's advertised all the time.
I have no idea what the brand's called. I just know that they're Idaho potatoes.
I can raid myself. That's incredibly funny.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
raid-
Also, good choice,
Yeah.
Vulpus. The Guard is the objectively best faction.
Guard is. Warum Semper. Oh, you're speaking German at each other. Beat him. Warum.
Potatoes have brands in US. Yeah, it's the brand of the product of potato, not the potato itself. It's just main advertising is that all of the potatoes are sourced from Idaho.
I mean, I can support what seems to be 3 large armies with this game mod so far.
You should do a meme army of a lot of half of its squigs. I'm joking. Those turn times are a lot better. I remember even a high-end PC, they used to be really slow.
Beat them up, beat up Sturm and
Yeah, the
not
turn
Sturm,
time's
Semper,
fast, actually.
Semper and Vulpus chat. They're conspiring in German.
Those turn times are impressively fast.
Should make Kibbs reinstall on a HDD instead of an SDD.
I don't have
How do you
HDDs.
make Gibbs?
Give him an external one so it's even slower.
I know USB 1.0.
I'm giving Gregors a bloody blade so he can do more damage.
Also, Vulpus, because you have donated $50, you can ask to be named after a hero or a unit or a city or whatnot.
What would you like to be?
Or have one
Puppets?
named after you.
We have cities that can be named after. Upgrade that first because that's more important.
You need archers.
I do need archers. But at the same time, we can just bonk our way through problems. We can't just...
Early on, yes, you can.
Okay, we're gonna recruit a few more bonky boys. Make a little bonky army. Because what we want to do is okay, so strategically there's a few things we want to do here. We want to consolidate the southern region, and then we want to launch an invasion onto this region here to wipe out the chaos down there, because I know there's chaos down there on the southern pole. But first, we want to consolidate and wipe out all the guys we're at war with, like wiping out the lizard boys here. I would like to send out a southern invasion here. There are, without a doubt, fucking Skaven over here.
I think that's
Without
I
it,
don't remember which faction.
usually it's Skaven. It's like, there's nothing there, it's Skaven. Is
It
there...
might be a quick head taker, but I think they moved his starting position back to 8 peaks.
Yeah, see, look at that. Instantly figure it out. The problem with this corruption map mode thing is that it kind of ruins the game.
Not to mention,
'Cause it
on
tells
top
you.
of that, it's like
Damn it. Corruption
almost
shouldn't be...
always.
Well, here's what they should do. Corruption shouldn't actually change the map visually, like this, because this looks bad. It just looks weird. What it should do is it should actually be a subtle thing that happens, right? Because in Warhammer lore, only Chaos really does that, and Vampire Corruption does not do that. Like, it doesn't do this.
No, it does not turn the ground black.
And purpley. It's just
I
weird.
mean, if you want to, maybe give a darker hue to the area, maybe make the trees look a little darker, perhaps. But even then, vampires don't corrupt the ground all the time where they walk. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to blend into human society.
The Lizardman army had to fast march itself to that city. Statues of the gods. But it's a full lizard bro army. If we stand in a raid encampment, that might force them to sally. What's the response? Go a little closer
Yeah.
to taunt them, and we start raiding. Get them to leave their territory while taking their monies. Don't need that building. We'd upgrade the orc cities first. Then, now we got that, big wagons, heavy metal. Will that help any of this? Yes, it will. It will help my savage orc big guns and my other modded savage unit that the mod is not showing me. Bone Clubber tribe savage orcs. So yes, heavy metal is what we're gonna want to go for next.
Yeah, armor and damage is always good.
Okay, is there any orky borkies to negotiate with? It's not really orky to negotiate with things, but you know what I mean. Then we have this guy. Now the lizard boys down there aren't attacking, but we're gonna keep that army defensively in that city there. Name a hero, Black Orc Boss or something. Black Orc. You think I could just produce these things? You think I could? No. I'll have to remember that, and you'll have to be here to help me remember that, you son of a bitch. Delicious. Alright, I ate my chicken. It's all gone. That's my breakfast, lunch, and presumably dinner. I don't know if I'll need to eat again today. Those 2 chicken sandwiches. Way up.
He should eat 3 more.
No.
Where's Egg, the great green
Oh, there's go recruit. Might need to attack.
No. If we attack, I don't think we can win.
What's the army? Oof.
Yeah, we'll hold defensively and
I don't know
let
if
them sally.
you don't even have range units to even fight those air units.
You gotta have faith, Fuzzy. You gotta have faith. Fuzzy looks at me with little fuzzy eyes.
Bring the other army, you can take them down.
I don't even have ranged unit.
Yeah, that's why I said it's like
More melee. No more. Oh no. This building at least? Yes, okay, there will be Ara boys soon. Savage Ara boys. I'll save some profits for that. If we demolish that and focus on economy, I think that's more important. We're gonna build Savage Orc themed armies. Okay, good. They did attack. Alright, good. We have a fort.
Vulpus wants a hero named after him.
I know. His name is Vupus. Like, Vupus. And he looks at you.
No, Vulpus wants a hero named after him.
I know. You son of a bitch! Oh,
I don't know they added fort battles. That
they didn't.
He modded
was
it.
a mod.
Yeah. This adds fort battles
Makes
for all
sense.
armies. You
Instead of an
damn.
encampment, and there's no encampment, so it's like what?
It's not an amazing thing, but it is better than nothing, isn't it?
Yes, yes, it is. Do you have defenses even? Yeah, you do.
This is
Not the
awesome.
best.
I've made Total Warhammer 3 awesome. You're welcome, chat. This looks very goofy.
I thought you were in a jungle, not the Badlands.
I think that's because it's a preset map, and so this is their workaround.
Ah, that makes
It's
more
better than
sense.
nothing. Let's see where they're coming from. Everywhere is the short answer to that question. Sally forth from the walls, brother. Like, brother, Wookiees!
Sorry, back. Need more food.
Moving fast. What you want? I understand. Moving fast. Here we go.
Here we go! Here we go! They're just little orcs. Orcfish. Get the squigs out.
Moving fast. Come, boys. It's me.
Such a weird fucking thing to look at. The orcs are just forming little orc blobs. I think the left flank might need the assistance the most. Our chat, prepare for combat. Babbled me how game. Yeah, I know it babbles.
Awesome. Shifting. Moving fast.
The enemy are about to make contact on the front, chatfishes. Be strong. Catfishes can't keep. Whoa. We start screaming. Reasonable. You go in there and fuck him up. Oh, fuck me. I don't know what those are, but those look scary. Oh, Squigs, you gotta be strong, okay? No matter what happens to your little squiggly bodies. Hey, Squigs are scared, boss. We're going to Squig Heaven.
Come, boys. Let's fight.
Let's fight!
The war is here. Bring it on. Choppers ready.
All these sea Gregors
Shifting. Moving
continuing to add, keep those mechanics and potentially add on top of them is just too much effort. It's easier just to cut away everything.
Look at how good this is. Look at this big fight here. We got this. We got them right where we want them, chat bitches.
I like how they have that unit just flying there doing nothing.
Nice shooting, actually.
Doing nothing.
This is it.
He's actually playing the game. Toomba, mad because it contradicts its narrative. Mad because...
I'm the boss! Running!
Oh, fucking hit him with that. Bonk. Yeah! One-shotted, motherfucker.
Austin. Spell smooth.
Okay, those fucking dinosaurs need to be crushed. Dinosaurs are no match for my old giant boy. Giant boy, bonky bonky with big bonky stick. A bonky monkey.
Yes, chat. You can help by liking the stream.
That's true. Do your part. Serve your master. Like, master! Hey, look at chat. They know I'm their master.
Shifting. Ready to bash. Arrow boys. Run, boys. Shifting.
You can also help the stream by everyone sending Fuzzy a DM.
The squigs are like, oh, we go hop, hop, hop. They're like just giant chatfish when you think about it. Look at them. These are chatfish that have evolved to have legs.
These are the Chitankis of the future.
Roaming the Great Plains. Just like, oh my god.
Chasing down that running away group.
Dinosaurs. Yeah, pretty much. They're hungry. Chatfish must feed. Like,
Morty says, Fuzzy keeps sending me Death Stranding stuff. Beat him.
He does. He sent it to me and I just ignored him. And hoping he would stop. And hoping he would stop.
I wish that was what Fuzzy sends me.
No.
He sends me just really gay things. Him and Reguline, it's weird.
It's almost like they're gay. It's almost like they're...
I didn't know any better.
Uh-oh. Smack him with the
They
spell.
like men.
Smack him. Smack him with the spell. Blech. Smack. I mean, that hurt.
Mostly missed. Voyeur says gay things as he pogs.
The Lizard Man army is not happy. Like, they're being absolutely fucking obliterated. The one problem is the
How would you
flying fucking
feel
things.
If the last thing you see is
This is actually a lot of
little-
fun.
a little
playing as
purple
orcs.
ball thing with legs running at you.
I will say that
How
this
would you
fort
feel?
also helped make the map more interesting. Modding the game can actually help. This fort mod, pretty fucking cool.
Game should not require mods to fix them.
Shouldn't, but they do.
I say as I look at RimWorld, waiting on mods to be updated.
You sick fucking hypocrite. Yes.
Oh, I absolutely maintain that.
Boom.
RimWorld's main problem is you need to get all the DLC at this point. And the combat has never really been improved at all.
Bring it down, chatfish! Like pew 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 pew.
Moogie says, good night everyone except for Greg.
Gregor!
Good night. Good night, Moogie.
Why except for Greg? Did Gregor just be mean to him or something?
We spelled Greg without a Z, so is there a different Greg that showed up in chat?
I'm back.
I told chat to send you DMs.
I blame you, and I'll send you every horrible thing I get.
Look how the blood appears on the ground where they're struck. We did it! We defended Fort Ooga Booga from the enemy. Fort Ooga
Mods
Booga.
making the game great is not a bad thing, but only if the game was good before you added one mod. See, I never said anything about mod, like, you know, it's bad if mods improve a game. I said mods shouldn't be needed to make a game good.
Now, shh, shh. Too much is never good. It's never good to be always upsetty spaghetti. Isn't it, chat? Wouldn't you agree?
Literally an MLP mod. Well, there's an MLP mod for everything, Sven.
Fortunately, there isn't a My Little Pony mod for Total Warhammer yet.
I don't know if they can even do it.
Are you sure?
We're safe. We are.
You sure about that?
Look at all that money we can get. Look at that. But I feel like I should have replenishment instead. Because I feel like I kind of need this army to have a little bit of health back in order to keep pushing. But now the lizard men are vulnerable, soft little lizard bellies who will be plunged into. Just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you can finish off that army.
See, when I see this
Yeah,
shallow
that'd be-
spot here, I wish there were coastal battles in this game. That'd be cool.
Oh, they didn't go back into the city.
That was not very smart of them.
Use me spells.
Yeah, I will say, Craft Assembly is going in a better direction. The fact that they're maintaining this game now properly, or trying to.
What's a fun spell? Foot of Gork is fun. Fist
That's a
of Gork.
good one.
Is it just a fist that
That's a
punches the
buff.
ground? Okay.
No, that's a buff.
I'm gonna
Foot
take
of
that.
Gork
Punchy.
is
That's fun.
it is literally quite what it sounds. You see a big foot stomp on the enemy.
We're gonna make his melee attack go up because our little fucking Gregors is there for assassinating people, pretty much. He's a little brawler. Okay. If we stamp out that army, engage them here, the reinforcements will not arrive in time.
I will be damned.
You know what? We'll auto-resolve
I don't think
this.
there is. I don't think there is an MLP mod for Warhammer 3.
Yeah, there isn't.
Yeah, the reason is simple. They can't make the models because you can't put in your own custom models into Warhammer.
Yep, you have to edit. You can add stuff to the models that exist, but that's about it. All right, then we heal again, and then we level again. Then we invest into Foot of Gork again, so we can stomp on people. Get his attack up, so he's super bonky, so he hits super hard.
Now that just means he does damage more often. Weapon damage is how much you do.
The great Simon. Let's fight.
Then we do that to heal, and then we'll attack next turn. Then, we don't need you anymore, Gorgut foe spike, but I'm worried about the Lizardmen to the south, so we're going to actually have him go back to Quetzalcoatl, and then
That's a full stack they have right there.
we're going to start building up this area for being economy. So money, 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 money. What is money making?
Generally, that one all the way on the right. But it looks like the way is you need to build a lot of all buildings provided, and you need those percentage buffs to stack.
Yeah, so I
If you
think
probably
first I
wanna
need
go-
this, raid and stashes, then grab that, because that'll then be amplified by the 10% bonus. Plus,
And do any of your other buildings, like your military buildings, produce a small income? Check.
I don't think so. The military
do.
buildings.
Yeah, you definitely
Oh,
need
from
that, so they're
raiding.
gonna be based on percentage.
Oh. Well, Chatfish likes squigs, so we'll build the squig building. There's your Chatfish squigfish.
Need a mod that just makes the squigs yellow.
Yellow. Oh my-
Because they're Chatfish.
That is doable.
Just replaces the icon with a little smiling fish. That's funny.
Chatfish can only be renamed after Squig Unit said.
We're halfway to the daily goal, Chatfish. Keep up the good work. Well, people made a World War I mod for it with custom models. They did, but they used human models, if I remember right. They did import some things, though. Actually, I think you can import custom models, but it also requires rigging knowledge, and not many people know how to rig, or rig well, for that
Yeah.
matter. Let alone we'll do it
There's
for
a lot-
free.
Let's have Plague make the mod then.
Plague, he took eep, we started screaming.
Because much of the code base for Warhammer was actually built off Attila. It was either Rome 2 or Attila, and I think Attila was forked over from. Meaning, you need to rig it, like Kim said, and develop your own custom tools to make it possible. That is hard.
I mean, there are custom models in this game, and I didn't say that. I believe they have custom model, like, uploading thing already, because there are custom assets in the game.
Sturmrat has asked
Pretty
that
sure.
whenever you get a Knight, Goblin, Shaman, or Orc Shaman hero to rename it after him.
I will try. Once I get the building to. The big issue is with those is I can't rename Chatfish after them because I don't have the ability to produce them yet. I have no
This map, yeah.
ranged weapons, so I don't really... Like, they could have made these maps a little bit more interesting visually. Like, what is this? Like, what? This is like engage in Little Valley of Sadness. I was like, okay, here we go.
This is always one of my biggest gripes with this game. You fight on this. Every single region has only a few maps to it.
Yep.
Despite
Because the thing is, the game is fun, but I think they need to add in the custom procedural world generator.
Yeah.
That is almost needed to make the game more fun. Because with that, that would fix a lot of the grievances people have with this game. Right off the bat.
It's
Because then you
One of
have
my-
map variety.
Yeah, and one of the most fun things to do in the older Total Wars that have this is army placement. Hey, which terrain is most favorable to my army build? Do I want to fight in the forest, open plains, a mountainous terrain? You can't really make those decisions in Warhammer. It's just, hey, you see enemy, go fight him and pray for the best. You get a good map.
That was a very good strike on those. We got a few of those models knocked out.
I'll take a big hit. Luckily, they're also not very durable, so your archers should have no problem taking
Did they
it
ever
out.
fix formation fighting in this game? They didn't, did they?
It's been so long since I've read the free updates. I think they touched it up, but fix? Well, let's find out.
I mean, I don't have formation units, so... Like, Savage Orcs strike me as a... It'd almost be a detriment to try to have them fight in formation. Alright, we're gonna keep using our Gaze of Gork. Was it Gaze of Gork? Gaze of Mork. Mork's gonna give him a good look. I was like, whoa! 2 kills.
I've got 2 models.
That's pretty good.
Sven, ethereal units did get some massive changes due to the fact that so many of the new units have magic damage. I don't remember all of them, but yes, they ignore all terrain. I think they have massive physical resistance and something else, I believe.
Boing. Boing, boing. The modders are definitely doing their best to salvage this game, and you can definitely feel it. They've done a great job.
SFO has made block fighting a lot more fun, if I do recall correctly. They do make it that it's more of a front line mashing together and less a mix-up.
Yep. The only reason why mine's turning into a blob is because my strategy as Savage Orcs is to
Surround.
literally mob the enemy. Literally.
I mean, that is the orc strategy, so,
I feel like I want to run those down just to be on the safe side. But then again, those Croxagor's overall health pool is quite low. I wish it didn't merge the health pool, but rather showed like little health icons for each model.
that would be nice. Yeah, Sven, psychology is not... It's a lot harder to do, I will say.
There, chat. Looks like we're eating gator tonight, boy.
What the hell is Czar going on about?
Zar, are you drunk?
I think Zara's having one of his PTSDs from Afghanistan moments. PTSD from Afghanistan. Comments on Zara and his Afghanistan moments. That's what we'll call them. He's like, lizard sex. It's like, what the fucking... what the fuck?
Goats everywhere.
Yeah, I remember. I think they did something with the Croxagore models where they made them more alligator-like instead of the older version.
We can occupado. Man, I wish we
You
could...
know that's gonna pop off next month, says Czar.
Research. We probably want... The order's not going to be too bad.
Yeah. Ooh, special building.
Oh, yeah. Effigies of Gork and Mork. Oh, that's good. +5 diplomatic for all green screens, +2 to orc, Savage Orc units, all armies in local province, which is great. Winds of magic capacity increased. Yeah, we'll build that.
And garrison.
Of course you did, Czar.
We'll build a garrison building? I don't think we need that. I was just going to start investing into growth in advance so that we can growth this place up.
You are going to have trouble with public order once your army leaves, so keep that in mind.
Yep, I know. Well, that's where we're going to get a route marcher to increase our movement speed by 5%. Oh, a whole whopping 5, I know. But that way we can get to the next city. It's about island hopping from city to city until they all fall.
Ooh, the Empire is starting to make headways into the Tomb Kings. I think that's actually whoever the theologist guy is.
Oh, yeah, he's over here. Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him. I can beat him up later. Beat him up. She's like, no, monsters. Monsters screaming. Scavenging gets. This doesn't seem to help. Oh, it does help some of my units.
It unlocks It unlocks scrap upgrades for certain units.
Yep, Savage Orcs is where I saw that one. Scraps. Critter crafting. We'll get this one because I get Savage Orcs. Savage Orcs are like literally our mainstay. No one has wanted to become a Savage Orc. I've got a large Savage Orc army. There's even Savage Orc big guns if you would like to be one.
It's almost like the Savage Orcs are a low tier.
And who's going to be the giant, okay? You know what? Chumba will be the giant until somebody takes the slot.
I didn't pay for it.
Yeah, well, I can use
You don't
guess
have a
names.
choice.
I'm going to just give them names because I like to name them. But I can't name them after... This is Curly. This is Mo. This is Fred. And this is Jimmy from StarCraft. Fucking very specific.
Okay.
Jimmy from... this is Ann, and this is Frank. And this is Schindler's List, the movie. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Oh wow, you really fit in big names there. And what else we got? This is Anne. And this is Solo. And then we got Chewie. The Archers. And Frank Klepacki, you know, he's jamming to some tunes as an archer. Then we've got good old God, what's that actor's name? Iron something? Irons something? Jeremy Irons? Something like that? I don't know. Fuck it. Severus Snape. Because he's my favorite Harry Potter character. Who do we got for Duke Nukem, you know? Boom guy. Just shooter heroes. Jeremy Irons is now a squig herd. Well, you know, Jeremy Irons, we got Doom Guy, we got Chumba, Duke Nukem, Severus Snape, Frank Klepacki, Chewie, Solo, Han, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Schindler's List. Crap, I misspelled it. Schindler's List.
I think that's better.
Frank and Anne. Then we got Jimmy from StarCraft, Fred, Mo, and Curly. And these are the various officers. See, my headcanon is that these are the names of the officers of each unit. And I'm not just ripping off my own system, okay? It's okay, but that's...
I greatly look forward to when get to start working on the campaign stuff for Terrestrial War.
I can't wait till we get to that in the video game, where you have, like, the actual officers in the video game. But you have your officer corps, because the your officer...
Protect the Burger Town.
Ramirez! Okay, we're renaming this city to Ramirez, because no one paid for it.
Why not Burger Town?
Burger Town. Okay, we've taken Burger Town back. The Great Green. This is the map Rust from Modern Warfare 2. There we go. I've now personalized my kingdom.
Unironically, those two names sound orky.
Rust and Burger Town.
I could see those being orc cities.
The naming thing plays a big role in making this game better.
Who runs Burger Town? Asks Sven.
Currently, Wurzag, the Great Green Prophet, and Gregors are at Burger Town. They're getting burgers for Curly, Mo, Fred, and the whole gang, really. Lucky that Frank is before Anne. I know, there's a meme. Like, oh my god, you memes. The memes. From all wealth-generating buildings. We gotta increase our wealth. Our wealth is really bad now. That's just because I've built up, like, massive armies. Once we take out these lizard fuckers... Oh my god, are they gonna fucking... blast you with me spills? Like, no. Peace treaty? That's not roleplay. Like, the lizardmen would never fucking negotiate with the orcs. Are you shitting me? I don't think the lizardmen negotiate with anybody as far as I remember. Like, they just sort of fucking kill them. But then again, I only remember the end times part. That's like the last thing I read for Warhammer Fantasy before I stopped reading. There was not a lot of negotiating in that.
I is invincibles. On gun.
Oh shit, we're running out of Mon-Mons. Alright, if we're running out of Mon-Mons, no more building any more units.
Green profit.
Hold off. What we
Make
could
sure
do...
to keep an eye on your income.
Yep, we can take a few L's for a few turns. It's not a big deal. What we can do is we can move over here. We can immediately institute raiding.
Let's do it.
And now we're in the positive. This also makes the province a little bit crankier, but it's bound to happen. Right, paint it red. Gorkin Mork, that helps with spells. That's good. More relations with other orcs is good. Big boss business. That's good. Yeah, want to go fast and all that.
Use me.
Okay, you're just going to stay there. And we're going to wrap up our turn. Well, she mythical. Is it worth hundreds of euros? Not as much as me. Now fork him over. We're like, they're squeezing him. He screams as I juice him for all his juice. It is better, but we're also running with mods. Bear in mind that I've kind of given up on vanilla Total War Warhammer, and I've accepted that vanilla Total War Warhammer is not a very good game, but now that I've accepted that, I can now turn to trying Total War Warhammer with mods and trying to uplift the experience. So far, the campaign's been actually rather fun. So far. But we're running with Grimhammer mod, I believe, and that's the overhaul, and then we're running with fort battles, so you can make forts, and we're also running with more siege battle stuff for the GCCM. I've yet to run into any GCCM map, but we do have it on. Okay, increase his attack, so he just can derp things down. His goal is to just damage race things.
Likes it. Smoke has come.
Okay, what's the preview? Oh my god, that's so much better. That's so much better, in fact, that I'm going to fight it. Because I think I can win this. Yes, the siege battles really do spice up the map. The GCCM and Fortress mod is really good. It basically fixes one of my key issues with this game. Oh, better! We can just ambush them when they come into the city. That's so fucking cruel. Alright, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna slice them down before they even get to their city. Is this a mod? Yeah, this is a mod. This is a modded city. Oh my god, look at how much better this is. That's nice. That's nice. It's just a wall. It's literally just Empire Total War, but I'm happy. I'm happy with that. Because honestly, what was before was worse. Let's see. So what we're gonna do is have the big guns lead the way, followed by the giant, and they're gonna just fucking mob them. Then we have some boar boys ready to ambush anything that pops in the woods over here. The R boys behind them. And then we'll have some orky borkies ready to surprise attack them from there. And that should force them into melee range with our dudes. We'll prepare our guys here. Now,
Of course, Czar liked the French faction.
What does Czar fucker want? He's like, Czar fucker! You know,
Bretonia overhaul. Whenever I play Total Warhammer 2, it's always
Bretonia's fun.
just Bretonia overhaul, since they were my favorite.
Bretonia's fun. Like, I was torn between letting chat have orcs today or Bretonians. And I chose to let you have orcs, because I'm nice. And then you guys
really like
wanted to
Bretonia
fucking
too,
go
but
for
they are disgustingly French.
There's only like 2 factions in this game that are actually worth playing. Only 2.
See, I like Skaven, but they are dog shit.
No, please, not Bretonians, says Moonglaive, begging me for mercy. Alright, chat. We've got Mo, we've got Curly over here, we've got Han and Solo over there, and we've got Frank Klepacki and Chewie over there. And Gregors and
Here's-
Chumba. Chumba's
Like-
ready.
He made me the giant. What did he mean by this, chat?
I will share the mod list
The
I've
big,
created.
dumb giant.
I'm gonna start tweaking this mod list. If I can get an officer mod that adds officers and banner standard carriers to units and retinue for the Grimhammer mod, that'd be ideal. Because I just like thematic things for roleplay. My only one annoyance with this game is I wish you could get the name plagues of a unit to appear here. If I could just do that, I think it would be perfect. Perfect! But yeah, the siege battles, like having actual siege battles helps.
That looks a lot better.
Yeah, that's actually you can fully encircle it. I will say that these Total War maps, Warhammer maps, are tiny. I love that, by the way. That's fucking beautiful.
You can tell this is a
Natural.
modded.
Can you? I would not be surprised to see that on a normal map.
Yeah, no, I see that in normal maps. Ooh, it stretches when you move your camera. That's interesting.
Yes,
It stretches.
the stretching I have seen as a graphical bug.
Well, Skaven units are trash. It's
I'll
fact.
be here any second. Here, get ready, chat. Here we go. Here we go,
Infantry
chat.
units, but
Chafee.
Skaven is in their monsters and technology teams, which are
Yeah.
horrifically strong.
Well, they got ridiculous strong ones now, but yeah.
Smash him! Have it! Bad boys! Where's Austin?
Yeah, what?
Emphasis. Skaven mentioned they pogs at us. Yes, in Total War Warhammer 2, Skaven, especially initially, were just
They
you
missed
enjoy
so much
having to
stuff.
fight. You know, you only really win if you're 2-1 or 3-1. You had to manually fight every single battle.
All right, Curly and Mo, get in there. Yeah, Curly and Mo, we're going. And Choomba's leading the charge. Brrr. Choomba, mad.
Choomba smash. Don't forget, chat. You can turn on me speaking third person.
Choomba smash. Choomba needs more testers.
These ones are broken.
Choomba done with this toy. Choomba don't want to play with you anymore. Choomba, stinky breath. Choomba. Alright, now we gotta keep him named Choomba. It's just too funny now. And there goes the remnants of that army. Ah, fuck. Well, not quite.
You have to go say you're saying.
What? Oh, more flyers? Fuck me. They're bombing us, Chatfish, get down!
You just need to get catapults to launch your orcs at the enemy in the air.
Oh my god, I forgot the name of those. The ones where the goblins have wings and fly.
Whoa, I've lost sense of uprightness in reality. Oh, God. What's that called? Vertigo just hit Gib.
Vertigo.
It's weird, I'm just sitting here and all of a sudden everything just started going upside down. That was fucking upsetting. I'm better now. Oh my god, don't like it when that happens. I'm like, oh my god, I'm fucking falling out of my chair. I'm like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. So
Isn't
annoying.
that a thing where it's an issue with something in your inner ear?
Yes.
Maybe. My ear's broken.
Time to clean out Kibbs's ears, chat.
Lick out the peanut
Get in
butter.
there. You are low on Wawa minerals, says Morty.
Achoo! Scream as they go down. As they
It
should.
is such a waste of those units aiming at Wolzag.
That's why I'm having Warzag tank it.
Yeah.
We should eventually do a big what do you call it? MP campaign, but like we can actually play as the opposing side and we'll like role play it. And we'll cheese it.
How many players is Warhammer 3's multiplayer campaign?
12 or something.
Damn.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually good. It's the one good thing I have to say about like the game that I can just not really complain about. That's just purely good. Yes, a big player counts. They should have done
It
that
honestly
from the beginning, honestly.
It honestly makes the campaigns a lot more bearable because you can help each other out, and you have actual reliable allies to rely on. Which means when you face endgame threats, you can actually stand a chance.
There's Hugo.
Oh, God.
Is it 12? I don't know. Maybe it's 8. I don't know. All I know is it's a lot of people. I did a game with like
look it
8
up.
people or whatever. It's 8 probably. It's a lot. It's still impressive.
Eight players.
8. Yeah, it's not 12. Still, that's what every Total War should be going forward. That's why I was mad that Pharaoh didn't have that.
I'm the boss.
Yeah, Immortal Empires, which is what we're playing right now, would say up to 8 players.
That's good. They should keep pushing that until it can be every playable faction can have a player. Who would play it?
Pl-
Don't know, but they should make it.
Yeah, they need to, because if I were to give a reason, it's because the code base isn't that good.
You know what Paradox can do? Paradox, we can have like 50 people play Hearthstone. It'd be fucking retarded. Somebody would always be upset because they'd be getting fucked by somebody. Somebody getting fucked.
Yeah, it's alright, players are still really good.
I think it's 8 in
The
total
question
because
is-
there can only be 8 people that it can be in PvP.
Does the person hosting? I'm pretty sure everyone, if you want stuff, you have to actually have the DLCs, don't you? It's not if the host has it, everyone has access.
No, it's
if
not
I were-
that.
No. All of the DLC units are technically in the game, you just don't get access to them unless you own the DLC.
Which means I remember in Warhammer 2, that literally made some factions unplayable unless you got the DLCs.
Yeah. Because some of the units were just that good and the AI gets them.
Well, I remember there was a high elf faction that was almost like the majority of their roster was was DLC. So, like you just didn't have any units basically.
Preparing
I know
for
the
an
Dark
orc
Elves,
invasion.
High Elves got a lot of DLC, Skaven got a lot of DLC, Orcs got a lot of DLC, Empire, Dwarves got some, but not much. Vampire counts are neglected.
Empire's a pretty decent roster, but they're still missing a lot.
Yeah.
You also should be able to start as any of the counties. I want to play as Ostermark. Because Mark of Chaos made me like Ostermark, honestly. But Ostermark always gets fucked by the vampires. Usually.
I know Dwarves I think have most of their stuff. I mean, they didn't get that many DLCs, but they're in a much better spot. I know the Wheelhorse pretty good, and they have a lot more of their roster now.
Dwarves are basically done, says Baphios. Yeah, the dwarf roster is like the orc roster. They're super complete. The human roster's pretty good, but I do know it needs more.
I know a lot of the county exclusive units, they limit how many you can have, even though if you compare the stats, other factions get access to infinite amounts of
Our
them.
Chitonkies are going forward.
They really are just chatfish with legs.
That's why if we play at Warhammer Online chat, if that ever becomes a fund, we should play a squid herder. I think that's a class. I think. I'm calling my chat a Chitonki.
Yeah, Bretonia's still missing stuff. Bretonia is one of those that never really got that much updates. But when they did get an update, it was meaningful.
I still have magic
Bretonia
ladders,
and-
sadly. Rip.
Yosko's gonna be in a much better spot, hopefully, now that they're getting stuff. Finally. Which just means it's gonna be Bretonia and the vampire accounts that are so desperately need of fixing. I remember ever since Tomb Kings, the vampire accounts, you can't really look at them the same.
The little orky borkies are preparing for battle. Battle. They don't have a lot of range units to counter us. And I like how there's no towers on this settlement so that it doesn't have bullshit defenses.
I hate what they did with the towers.
Orky fish, orky fish.
God, this looks so much better than an actual regular siege map.
Magic
I
of
still
that
hate
is still
that.
dumb, but honestly, it's the modders can only do with what they have, so that's not their
Yeah.
fault.
Some of this is hard coded, which means they can't just delete it.
They've done a pretty good job, honestly. Pretty proud of them. Also, a clever way to get up on the walls about making it kind of natural without any magic fall downs. Notice how they removed the second layer? You have to use this slope to get up and down.
I wonder what their siege worker is going to be, because you look at this mod, it is clear this is what people want.
Are they gonna do a siege overhaul? Because I'd be interested to
There
see
is
it.
one.
As in CA
There's
is
a
gonna
siege
do it.
overhaul coming.
They are?
I don't know the details, but that's part of the delay. They wanted to a lot of these updates, like the siege overhaul.
Maybe.
Second one, by the way,
Well, yeah, the first one was
Well, they-
removing the settlements from the game, which was which made the game even more boring. Which made
was actually and they on top of that they made it tower defense, which nobody wanted.
that was what it was at launch. That's what it was hated so much. Because tower defense is bad, because it's like, it just fucks the attacker. Like, Total War Attila had it right, where you could erect barricades in streets. Total War Attila was, I think, Total War Attila and Three Kingdoms. Three Kingdoms is actually better, I keep forgetting that. Three Kingdoms should be looked at for how to do siege battles. Because Three Kingdoms had, like, formation porn, and it also had a lot of really good, like, siege mechanics, like Attila did. And then it had expanded mechanics.
What am I doing?
Be a good little Gregor fish. He's like, wiggle fish. Patios. Oh my god, they
So
can
it
get
says
large
ogres.
creatures on the wall? That's wild. That sounds terrible. That sounds so terrible. What does that say? Sorry, I was distracted by the fact that my creatures went
Give
up.
me PTSD from having to face them in tournaments. What are the ogres are? I remember they were kind of a joked on faction because they were so easily countered.
I honestly don't like
What's the
PvP.
empire?
It's kind of what kind of ruined a lot of Total War Warhammer. Too much focus on the PvP. When the game is actually better for
Multiplayer
single
crap.
player.
It was always single player. That's
Bonk.
where most of the money is. But Crib Assembly focused so much with the balancing on multiplayer, and the multiplayer crowd was so vocal despite them being such a minority of the paying player base.
Yes, the single player campaign should be the primary focus. Multiplayer is cute, but give them their dues once we get ours. Not before.
You want to know has one of the healthiest multiplayer communities even still today?
Me
Medieval
too.
2 and its mods. Why? Because it's single player first, and it made for actual fun battles.
The fact that you can get large creatures on the wall is actually kind of cool.
Yeah, that's a really nice touch by the modders.
Yeah, because you can
Have a
just
good one,
come up
Gregors.
through there.
Yeah, it's like a surefire win.
My chairs decided to start squeaking.
Loag is here! Just like, what? And then they fly off the ledge. They plummet to the little fishy demise.
It looks like they didn't get rid of all the teleport points. Just look at the arrow pathings.
Well, yeah, this one got through.
It looks at the ones at the gates are still there.
Rachumba!
I'm dying.
Yeah, they're facing anti-large units. That's why your giant's in trouble.
Bathios now desires to play.
Jumba run! Jumba scared.
Jumba tired.
It does appear that they still get off points. I think that was maybe included so that big creatures could get up there.
Time for slaughtering.
That Bastillodon is cancer. I hate it.
It's tough. It doesn't hit that hard, but it's durable. Really durable.
Where's the scrap?
Getting out!
Moving fast. Slaughter. Order power.
Where's Zag? Gonna fling spells. Damn it! Hit a fucking tree or something.
Yeah, the trees block
A
range.
Total War,
projectiles.
a Total War like game, but Dune. That could be neat.
I
I don't know how well that would really work, but
don't. Dune RTS would be awesome. I don't know if Dune would work well in that regard. But I mean, technically, Dune Warfare is actually massed infantry combat, based on what I've read. Where you have lots of massed infantry, but they have shields and other bullshit technology. It could be cool. It'd be weird. The scale would be a little bit smaller than this, but also at the same time, just as big. I would like a real Dune RTS with space and ground combat.
Let's get some.
Doubt we're ever gonna get it though. Dune Awakening is awesome, but Dune Awakening I can't play anymore because I have to wait until there's new content. Makes me sad. There's just nothing there. There we go. We won the battle. And that was actually a fun, actual little siege battle. Because it
if you're
was
referring to
more
Dune
than what it was.
Spice Wars, Spice Wars, that game is not good. It's bad.
It's okay. It's not that bad. It breaks canon in a lot of areas. But it was alright.
No, it is pretty bad. The combat's bad. Like, mechanically, it's not really that good. I've tried really hard to like the game.
You're just a big baby. You just need a little bit of spice. Once you're high, then you'll enjoy it. He's like, that's because I'm high, not because I was good. Oh, screams.
It was just casually encouraging drug use.
Yeah, why not? Casually.
The great green prophet.
That great prophet. You just shut up, you old whore. Get out of here. Swindler.
Ah, Garati, you mean a game like Jump Ship?
Dead dinosaur.
This is why, Hennestad, you just have the guild base.
Yeah, now they took the capital, all new units should be pretty much trashed here.
I want more Dune video games. I don't really want more Warhammer games. I want more Dune. Dune. It's the setting that it deserves better. It's really good.
I want more mech games.
That's okay. We got the new Mech Warrior expansion coming out.
You smile. It'll hurt you more playing it than it would hurt me.
Yes. Yes. We're gonna.
I guess Kibbs wants to play the new Dune, the new Mech Warrior DLC.
We are going to. It's gonna happen.
You've changed your mind then. You were against the very idea of it.
No, I never said that.
I guess.
It's about.
I guess
streaming
we're
and
gonna
make
play
money.
Ghost. I guess we're gonna play Ghost Bear. Also,
No,
it's already
that's
out.
not the. No, that's not the DLC I'm talking about. The new DLC, the one for mercenaries, the
DLC?
one that's actually probably more interesting. It adds the clan invasions to mercenaries. It's coming out.
The gameplay's the same.
Yeah, but it adds clan stuff to mercenaries. And you know what? That's better than the other game. That's better than the other game. And that's what it's gotta be, chat. That's what it's gotta
I'm
be.
gonna point out something to you, Gibbs.
We're gonna do it, and we're gonna stream it. We're gonna make lots of money doing it.
Clans at least tried to have set maps that do random gen garbage maps.
Yeah, but clans maps sucked.
The random gen maps were worse.
No, they're better. They're better because the other maps were just tunnels.
Oh, actually,
Now
hold
moving
on,
on.
I'm looking at it.
No,
Okay.
shush. Yeah, good. Okay, what is it, you big baby? Look at
So I just looked at it. Campaign experience a handcrafted 12 missions story campaign. It's gonna be the same as clans.
yeah, we're not doing
It's
this.
gonna be the same thing as clans.
That's
It's gonna
not.
be the
That's
same
not.
quality.
That's what they all have been. None of that's changed. The only thing that actually matters, Chumpus, isn't that? It's the sandbox.
I mean, having a sandbox is nice.
Chumpus. That's the only thing that ever mattered, Chumpus. Chumpus. Big Chumpus. That's it. We're renaming Chumbo to Chumpus as punishment. Chumpus
You can't.
the Wise.
Oh, and that. Well,
And Chumpus the Wise. Chumpus the Wise, because he survived that last battle. Chumpus the Wise does not feel very good. Chumpus the Wise got beat up pretty bad. Gregors did not do particularly too well, neither did Wurzag. Honestly, Curly did really good. Mo and Fred saw a lot of fighting. Jimmy from StarCraft, he got banged up and did pretty good. Frank also did all right. Came out with lots of veterancy. Avatar the Last Airbender, took a lot of casualties, but came out with some veterancy. Han did pretty good. Not many casualties. Fucking Solo got smashed in that previous battle. And Jeremy Irons and Doom Guy, they got beat up pretty bad too. Oh my god, Jeremy Irons. It's not called Copium, Commissar. It's called I'm a streamer and I have to stream games for a living. That's what it's called. It's called It's My Job. And so we're going to stream it. And we're going to be positive about it. You know why? Because we need to talk about positive things. Like why there's things to look forward to in life. No more black pilled stuff, okay? No more crankiness. This is a time of happiness and joy. For me and not for you. Yeah, I know. That's how I feel spiritually. Scream. Are we in the turn?
he sounded scared. He sounded scared as you said, "I see the."
We're gonna
future."
play new games, and we're gonna acknowledge the fact that they might be bad, and then we're gonna make money while doing it. And that is my life stream. Okay. Speaking of live stream, we're halfway to today's goal, chat. If you would like to join my glorious Savage Orc army, you can donate $5 and become an Orc soldier in my army.
You could also fight in the war, the Donor War, to see which side is picked for Dark Crusade. Currently, Imperial Guard is winning.
Oh, cool! They made it.
Tau right behind it.
And they're gonna run. Fuck! God damn it! I wanted to see what the Lizardman Fort looked like. And now I'm just gonna wipe you out. That was dumb. You should have fought like a man. But no. You had to run.
Resolved.
Now you get auto-resolved, literally. Yep.
Chumpus died.
Chumpus did not die. Chumpus is very close to death. We need to take that to heal Chumpus. Chumpus the Wise has survived many battles.
Knowledge of recovery is a matter of finishing them off.
Yep, they'll recruit another army, but that's not a big
Oh
concern.
yes, there is free games on Steam right now.
Let's see. We got Gork and Mork, which will give us plus 25 to greenskin relations, which is good, but there's no greenskins near us, so it doesn't really matter. What is good is going faster. That additional plus 5% movement tacked on top of the other plus 5% will bring us up to a whopping 10% bonus to movement. Start screaming at Chad. Why is my economy going down? What is it about my army upkeep that's bad?
I have spells.
Yes, I know you have spells. Thank you for sharing with me. We're not going to build anything. We're going to just wait with what money we have because our economy will implode if we go any further. Welcome, little shadow for warrior. How you doing? The IG is winning in the Dark Crusade War. This is true. The Imperial Guard is winning. That means Aerith will turn into a barracks bunny. Just what the fuck? Oh my god. Use goods. Woohoo. Says Chatfish all bummed out. True. Now, that's your problem, Chat. Mythical Fool donates 50 Ron, says support for the guard. Thank you for the donation. Very generous. But you're going to want to double down.
Another thing you can do, just double down on the same side.
Because I guarantee you the other factions are going to jump you when you least expect it.
Semper is the one pushing Tau.
And he's dumping hundreds.
know.
Yes. Hundreds and hundreds of Tau dollars. The Tau dollars. Gross, says Chatfish.
I, as my mystic powers,
It'll take approximately 2 turns to reach our destination. Don't spend any money.
Also, do
Dishonorable.
DM me if you end up putting 25 or 50 to any of the donor war choices, because that'll get you on the thumbnail.
where's that gonna do it?
What's that gonna do it? And he does it. And she's like, well, he did it.
The great saber.
I want something that probably brings control back.
Assuming direct control.
So we need these provinces to mellow the fuck out.
Be right back.
We'll start raiding to get some extra money. Yee. You didn't say the magic word. You didn't say the magic word. Barracks Bunny is not a good life. No, it isn't. It's a joke. It's a joke, Shadowbucker. He's like, Shadowbucker. Oh. Yeah, well, you can be mad about that all you want. You can be mad about Little fish just screams, you know, fucking angrily. I know, Kips. Oh, do you? I doubt. Doubt. Oh, that's right. You have ultra latency, chat. You talk to me faster now than you ever did before. Yeah, chat. So I'm going to say 1, and you're going to type 2. When I say 1, you type 2, okay? 1. And we'll see how slow that is. Or maybe chat. Chat's also probably not ready to type that. That's probably a bad test. They typed in. Okay, that was
They
fast.
said 5, 2, 3, 2.
That was about a second
5.
before they started doing.
3, 2, 4, 8.
Yeah, the latency is very fast. It's very low. Like, chat's basically instantaneous. There's about a 2 second, or 3 second delay, I think. 2 to 3 second delay. Between when I say something and you type something. That's how fast Chatfish are right now. I hate flying units. I hate flying units.
You should get something to counter them then.
Like more archers.
It's okay. I'm just gonna auto-resolve them. You know what? No kidding. We're gonna battle. We're gonna battle it. We can't let their final fucking last stand be auto-resolved. As funny as that would be. As funny as that.
But the orky thing is...
What happened to the settlement? It just turned into a field battle.
Did not.
I can't help but notice, because I just noticed on my library I own EVE Online. And the developer is CCP.
Yeah, it's they also got bought out, technically. That's why
By
EVE
the
Online...
CCP?
Maybe. I forgot who they got bought out
Okay.
by. EVE Online. That is a game I don't want to ever go back to now that I know it's gotten bought out. But I didn't really want to go back to it to begin with, actually, didn't think about it. Like, I love the idea of it conceptually on my mind. It's like, oh my god, that sounds so much fun. And then you play it and you're like, this is not. This is boring. This is me looking at spreadsheets, calculating how much fun I will have. Calculating how
And it
much...
keeps going into the red.
It's not going the red, but it doesn't go into the green, that's for...
CCP Games is a developer. They've been bought in 2018 by a South Korean company called Pearl Abyss.
Yeah, they've been absolutely ruining that game. The South Korean companies basically ruined it by turning it into like, well, like any time Asia companies buy like a Western studio, usually it's a straight downgrade. The
But who
first thing
owns
they did
it?
was
On
Doctor
Who
Who
owns the South Korean
crossovers.
company?
Yeah. Pearl Abyss is the Black Desert Online people, and it's publicly traded. The largest single shareholder is Kim Dae-il, the company founder, with 36.87%. Other significant... Yeah, it's just spread out across a bunch of investors, with the biggest single one being the company founder, so it looks like it's not actually a Tencent China-controlled, not by a long shot. It's just a dumb South Korean company.
Sounds good, Mythical. He donates 100 RON and says there should be around 30 in total.
Thank
The
you for your
last donor for
generous
the guard.
donation. It's time for a big old boot to stomp on them lizards. Oh!
I'll make sure to mark you down for a pocket.
Jesus fucking Christ, that's insane how much damage that did.
So, like, correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't Black Desert Online supposed to be one of the more promising MMOs?
It was supposed to be, definitely wasn't.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I say supposed to a reason, because I don't know much about that MMOs.
It was.
It plays like ass.
That's unfortunate.
Splunkjammer says 2. He might be behind. He's a little slow, chat.
What's it 2 for? I was away.
Kibbs said he's gonna say 1 and he wants chat to type 2 a while ago.
You might have to press the live button because that means he's desynced.
Or just speed it up because sometimes it says live, but it's actually like 20 seconds behind. Or minutes.
The fun fact, CCP is actually an Icelandic-based game studio.
I have some interesting stories from that from my uncle because he met some people there. He described them actually. So this, what's funny is he said, you know how the game plays? Imagine the studio is that way. So it wasn't very positive things. I wonder what the experience was. Why he said that.
He compares it.
He said that
comparison.
the way like people backstab each other in the game is very much how the studio operates behind closed doors. Which, if true, is just fucking not very nice.
That is a miracle they develop anything at all.
If that's how it works, yes. I was like, that's not a very nice way of putting it, but alright.
Actually, if you want to know something funny, there is a similar comparison, but it was salvaged. Blizzard in its early days was actually like that, where there was a lot of shouting matches and stuff like that. And it was only saved because Anaheim, the company founder, was some pretty damn good leader that knew how to manage all that high testosterone males wanting to beat each other up.
High testosterone males. Fuzzy. This kind of verbiage. This kind. It just sounds funny, okay? Like you don't get to fucking complain about that.
It's funny, but there's no other way to describe a bunch of people getting into borderline fistfights.
Well, wouldn't call it high testosterone males. Rather, to me, what it actually signifies is that they were very much invested, right? We see this in our studio, too. Now, we don't get shouting matches, but you can definitely tell somebody gets bent out of shape when we get into an argument about something, and it's like, they really wanted this way to go this way, or like, oh man, I wanted it to have that. Or I thought we should have done it this way. That happens because we're all passionate about it, right? Everybody wants it to be a certain thing, but reality is that as director, I get to come down and be like, no, we're doing this. And so somebody's always going to be unhappy because one decision we didn't go with. It'd be like, remember when we had the 2D, 3D debate? Wait, none of you were there for that. But we had a 2D to 3D debate inside of our studio about which direction to take the environmentals to do it in 2D or to do it in 3D. And I remember poor Carlos was very much on the side of 3D, and we didn't go with the 3D stuff. Because, well, it would just add a lot more logistics work, and we just couldn't do it. It just wasn't viable when I looked into it. Compared to the 2D, which would be not only viable, but it would also look better. The idea with the 3D is that it would have been, we could have produced the game faster at a faster speed, Which is partially true, yes, but we'd have to spend triple. We'd have to spend... It's just like, yeah, no. Gives always gets spent? Not necessarily. As a director, that very rarely happens. But I do understand when my other team members suggest certain ideas when there is a better idea. And I have relented on certain ideas that are better. Because at the end of the day, we all want the same thing. To make the best game we possibly can produce. And that's all we ever wanted. That's all we ever needed. And they're dead. Dead dinosaurs. Use me spells. Mumbo jumbo chant. Ability. Cannot move. Base 25 attack. Basically, he just buffs all dudes. What's the range? 55 meters. Yeah, that's kind of cute. As like an idea where he just starts fucking ranting and raving. The boys. Now to make his boys hit harder, so they smash through the enemy line even better. Even better than they did before.
Let's take what should be ours.
Will help the income. This will also help with everything else, yes. But the main city is the most important to upgrade first. Or baby a triple. Yeah, basically tripling the defense budget of studio, you know. Not a good idea. They tripled the defense budget. Tripled. We can get this, and this can get us some really cool things. Let's get that. Then let's unrecruit the majority of this army. Because we're going to supplant it with interesting things once those things are available. That way we can use that higher income to start saving. The Gaze of Mork? What? Savage Orcs just can cast spells and shit?
Damn.
Who's one of the Chatfish that was out of character?
Sturm or Mythical now can get a character.
Yeah, but who
Sturm
currently?
was asking for a specific character.
That bitch. Alright, well, Mythical will be this. For some reason, I could see a Warhammer orc buffing other orcs like how you would a car. Entirely possible. That's because the Warhammer universe is a parody. It's a satirical setting. Chad's like, it's not my fault they wrote it that way, Chad. It's just how it is. See, the issue with the whole Warhammer satirical debate on a serious note is that yes and no is the actual answer. Is it a satire? Yes. Also, no. Because it's highly dependent on which author you actually read. Because some is actually satirical, and it is, but then there's other parts that aren't. And often what's funny is the satirical parts are kind of the better parts in some ways, which is weird. But I think that's why.
It's one of those problems where Black Library has no
direction.
It skips custodian direction or custodio to oversee it to make sure the
no continuity checks, basically.
No continuity. It makes sense where even if it's satirical, at least make it fits in the universe.
Mm-hmm. This is the unfortunate nature. I mean, this isn't really, how do I put this? This isn't the fault of the Warhammer setting. This is actually the fault of GW and the Black Library authors, because they're just, there's no direction, and that's a big issue. They have direction sometimes with big projects, but then they just don't. And because they do this, this is where you get this big debate where, is it satire or is it serious? The answer is yes to both. It is satire. It's also serious. It's both. It's because there's too many pieces of media to say yes or no to the other. You know? It's like Star Wars. Is Star Wars for kids? Yes and no. No, in the sense of like a lot of the main media and the popular media, no. But there is children material produced for the setting, yes. Are the movies produced for children? No. Are they Are they marketed, for children? No. Did George Lucas, that a large portion of his audience were children? Yes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, chat bros? Like, Chapo. Look at him. Warhammer Orcs would be that one friend in the Orc group that was completely nuts, but in a legendary way. Yeah, pretty much. Welcome, stream, Indio. How are you doing? Are you being a good little Slendio? Indio, I want you to tell me why you haven't been here more often. Semper Tantrum
He's
wants
been
your body.
sleeping in.
Sempi
He
wants
even
you.
missed the meeting today.
You did miss
Kill
the
him.
meeting. What are you working on? Why don't you report to me right now what you're working on, slut? I didn't fill up my stand-up vlog, and I'm going to be yelled at later, and I just realized that. Chavish, help me!
Actually, when was the last time you did?
Oh, shit. I never fill it in. I'm the boss. I don't have to fill in my stand-up vlog.
I'm gonna go ahead and look.
No, I don't have to fill it in. I'm in
Let's
charge.
see.
I tell you what you do. I don't get told what to do. I'm in charge of you. I pay most of you. Most of you.
The last time Kibbs wrote something, which I'm gonna skip stuff that I wrote in, was May 5th.
Oh, damn. Bonwolf has yet to notice. This is good. We're safe. The reality is that I don't get a lot done because I have to spend all day streaming to make that daily bar fill up before I can even work on our game. Speaking of, I do need to cancel arrangements that somebody wanted to have with me, but that's just not possible. It's just not possible. There can be no extracurricular activities if it isn't for the community. It just cannot happen.
Welcome to Stream Former Gus.
This will augment our income.
Alright then, let's do it.
Moochooms. New edict. We need control badly, so we're going to need to take the control. This will hurt our income for the region, but it should help us get the region under control. How you doing, little ghost? We need a good little chatfish? He's like, yeah, we don't want to go fish. And he swims into a wall. It's like, bonk. Bounces off unconscious, floating belly up. It's like, damn.
If I don't like your words, I'll blast yous with me.
Non-aggression pact? Fear me, dinosaur people. Fear me. I think we should go after the dinosaur people to the south and start focusing this down. This is time to convene the Bucket Tribe. The Bucket Tribe, we have a couple of options, right? Because you're, bucket fish. Okay. So as you can see, we're this color here. The color of the map isn't very good. Like, it doesn't quite tell me who's who. Even with ownership on. That's a bit better. Everybody hates us. That's also not bad. I think we'll use that. That will be used. Yes, Jeff, it's good. Our tribe grows stronger and stronger. And then look at me with the little fish. It's time for you to decide, little fucking chatfish. You just called us a swear word. I did. And I'll do it again. Do we go to the South Jungles? Do we go west? Or no, east? Eastern Pass, we'll call it that. Through the mountains. Or do we head north? So chat, this is our direction of expansion. So the jungles would basically be pursuing a campaign southwards to the South Pole like I had initially envisioned. The Eastern Pass would be going through this pass here and then pushing down south again, probably. But probably pushing a little north here. Or do we head north right away? My thinking is that we head south and we push to the South Pole. That way we have a back to firmly go, Weeble wobble, weeble wobble.
Which has the strongest
Join the
enemies?
tribe. South, because Lizardmen, I think, are the toughest. I believe they're the toughest in the game. It also appears to be Zinchian magic going on down here. Because the trees are purple. I always love how the transition is like purple and then green. Purple. Yeah, there appears to be Zinchian corruption in the south. So I think chaos is getting a foothold. And us orcs is Borxes. We don't like no stinking chaos. We just wants to bunk everything good. Now, I need to put apple juice into my cup because it's empty and there's no juice in it. Hear that? Emptiness. We can't have that. No, sir. Must get more. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, Chubis. Chatfish, I'm back. Brought apple juice.
Welcome back.
Apple juice, perfect for conquering. Perfect. Ah, my rib cage. All right. Chatfish want to go south. All right, south it is, little fishes. There we go. There we go.
Here we go.
Now, bear in mind, these plans are only going to be implemented if we can actually do this without somebody stabbing me in the back, which the AI does do quite often. Growth and upkeeps in armies is reduced.
I always enjoyed how the AI always knows where all of your armies are and everything, all your cities.
That's because all games technically know that. Technically. I mean,
So
you know,
you set a person in ambush mode in this, and so the AI just walks up and they will stop right before they get to you, so the ambush doesn't get triggered.
actually, they normally trigger in these games. They don't normally do that.
Last time I played was Warhammer 2, and they would consistently do that.
Sounds like a bug because it's not supposed to behave that way. Normally, it works in this game. Normally, they trigger the ambush. There's also a chance that they detect ambushes. Depends on the character skills.
Great profit.
Okay, now it's time to zoom. Then we're gonna do is we're gonna have this army zoom to meet Wurzag, and they're gonna exchange some orcs. Because Wurzag is gonna head south, and this will be our northern army, led by Mythical Pool. He will be here to defend us in case the humans get uppity and try to do something. I see the vampire counts are also here, actually. Interesting.
I really appreciate the direct cut off of the map, because I know you made it comment up, just the lands up top are just all born wastes, and it's just lush green right beside it. Perfectly fine.
Yeah.
No overlap.
Growth. Making the cities grow faster is never a bad thing. Investing and investing. They made some changes to the campaign AI, so it's not so as obnoxious. Yes, a lot of overhaul patches have also been done to Total Warhammer 3. You notice the AI is behaving a lot more different in this so far.
Maybe I should grab Warhammer 3 at some point.
There was a lot of free patches that also addressed the AI. Again, a lot of that custodial work. And to be fair to Creative Assembly, or to be just, as I like to say, they have made significant improvements.
Yeah, the thing is, they're not giving up. I've got criticism for, oh my god, I've got criticism for Creative Assembly, for sure. But the one thing I do appreciate is that Sega's kind of held them accountable, and so that they're actually getting to it. I do know that there are people on Creative Assembly's team that actually probably do care about the games.
Never mind about me getting Warhammer 3.
But why would you get it now? Unless it's on sale.
Yeah, because
It's on sale, and there's $319 of DLC.
Well, firstly, you wouldn't buy it for the DLC, you goober. If you're realistic, you only buy it for one faction.
That's true.
That's how you should look at it.
Yeah.
If you're going to play a game like this, that's how you need to look at games like this.
treat it like Paradox title.
Yep. You want it for the base game. What's the faction you're actually interested in? Do not buy all the DLC. It's their fault for making that DLC, and I'm not fucking defending that shit because that's fucking bullshit. That's just fucking.
Problem is, at least I know in Warhammer 2, a lot of these DLCs is like, oh, it's a new faction. Also, it adds like a bunch of units to every other, like,
Yes,
character in that
that's
faction.
called bait. So if you notice the DLC is intentionally psychologically evil, because what it is it's a lord pack. It comes with one lord for the faction you want, and this other lord for another faction you didn't really care about. The reason why they do that is because they're trying to be like, look, you have a piece of that other pie. Don't you want to finish that pie too? And if you look at it, how the Lord packs are themed, is if you complete an entire faction, you will have pieces of the pie of all the pies. Meaning that you'll need to now get the other pieces to complete the pie.
Yeah.
It's psychologically manipulative, and it is incredibly scummy. But now that you know about it, you can now intentionally be like, okay, shut it out, right? You want to play the Empire or whatever, and that's the only faction you're interested in, then you just get the Empire things, and that's it. You ignore the rest, because the thing is, the rest of that shit is in the game anyways. So you don't have to worry about not having the DLC, because it's technically in there, and the other faction will use it anyways. So you don't need to feel like that. You just get the 1 or 2 factions you want, and that's all you get. The 2 factions you actually want to play. And then later down the road, when you want to get the other factions, wait for sales, and bada bing, bada bam, you now were able to get all the factions for almost a reasonable price. I'm kidding. The fact that the DLC is like $300+ isn't reasonable in this. You know what I mean? I'm just. This is how you get the most bang for your buck without them gouging you as much as they actually want to.
You know those unfortunate
Fuzzimus
things.
Prime, you must take over tracking.
You're now in charge of me, Fuzzy Bus. It's like,
I miss
Fuzzy
it.
Bus!
Have a good one, everyone.
Bye, little boy. It's a little boy. And he screams. And then he dies. He's dead now. He's gone. Critter crafting? We need critter crafting. It's essential that we get critter crafting. Fuzzy, you wouldn't understand how important it is to critter craft. It's a critter craft.
I was also playing quite a bit of the Necron Stronghold campaign, Titanium Wars. That was It was miserable.
Yeah, see, I don't know why modders just like, let's just make this even worse. It's like, but why? Let's just make this thing that was hard and kind of obtuse to begin with. Let's double down.
Necrons is one of the hardest because you have to very carefully manage your opening.
The stuff glows. Do it then.
Here we go. Then back to a regular stance for movement. I have food now. Hopefully it makes the day a bit better. Well, it will. Food always makes the day better. Unless you're sick. Then you need to eat food carefully so you don't die. Orc big uns. Oh, damn. These take a couple of turns to recruit. And their upkeep cost? Not cheap. Not cheap in the slightest. But their stats are... Is it possible to do side by sides? Is there? No. Bone Clubber Tribe, and then we got Savage Orc Boar Bigums. I think we're gonna get these guys. These guys are gonna take 3 turns to recruit, which is fine, as long as we move closer to the border.
My mystic powers.
Then we get a couple of them. Yep, that's Chatfish. Every goddamn day. So goofy. Alright, we'll get 3 of them. That should be good. That should augment our military quite a bit. Because those are going to be quite nasty. And then we'll get one more of those big ones. Now, is that the limit just for that army, or is that all armies across the board? And globally, no. Okay. So we could get a Savage Rogue Idle Bone thing as well, if we wanted to.
I've seen the future.
If we wanted to. Maximum number of units. All right, we're going to sacrifice Schniddler's List. No, we're going to sacrifice Frank. Schniddler's List is just too funny. We can't get rid of him. And then we'll get Savage Rogue Idle as well. That'll be done in approximately 3 turns. We'll be able to launch our attack in the south. There's a Zinchian army down there, which is not good. In fact, I might sacrifice Anne as well, so that I can get additional Savage Orc Ara boys. Because, oh my god, they're gonna have a lot of flappy fucking bird things down there.
Use me.
There we go. Now we're just gonna get Gorkin Mork. Yeah, Gorkin Morkin. That'll give us more Winds of Magic reserves for better spell casting. Control, better leadership. Meh. Better income. Always good. Augment and amplify. What do you think of that, Chatfish? Oh my god, I need a friggin' haircut soon, Chatfish. Let's see. Developer server has bubbles. Damn it. Nothing new. Okay, where's this army? I really need to go back and actually finish Warhammer 2 campaign at some point. Why would you go back and finish the other one? Tell me, why would you bother? He's like, because I wanna. It's like, why would I go back to Total Warhammer 1? Like, I don't even know. There's less stuff in it. But at least the architectures worked back then. What is Brazilian waxing fuzzy? And why Chevrolet? I like that whole new world setting, honestly. But there's a whole new world in here. My only problem I didn't like Total Warhammer 2 is the lighting was wrong. Because there was a lighting bug that they fucked up the entire graphics for.
There's a lot of optimization issues. Also, Kibs, you don't want to know what that waxing is.
What is it? Tell me. Do you know?
You want your stream banned.
DM it to
I'll
me.
type it in stream, bro.
What is this Giggles about? Giggles is... fucking... damn. Well, you can always have art of that drawn, Giggles of Air, at any point you want. Or she's just like, ah! Because that would be what I would do.
It goes just that way, says it.
It's a crotch waxing. Just Brazilian waxes ghost. She's like, ah! That's great.
Gork and Mork are coming.
Gotta love it, shit. Gotta get more of it. Effigies of Gork and Mork. Wait, if that can be put anywhere, could that be put here? No, it has to be put here in separate tantrum land. We gotta save for Bone Nose Idols, which will give us Rogue Idol Garrisons, which is kind of interesting, actually, narratively. That actually does that.
I see dead things.
We move this army up here.
Keep moving.
That city over there. We'll build a Mork or Gork. Gork. I think that was Gork. We're triggering a wah Chatfish. I didn't even know how that worked. I just sort of pressed buttons until that happened. Giggles like, ho, 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 ho. Gets Brazilian waxed. Screams. They fixed the lighting? I don't know. Like, last time I played Total Warhammer 2 was, like, right before 3, and it always felt like it was bright and too shiny. When you
Like
played...
they missed a lot of the graphics. They added a lot of new features that weren't fully optimized, and it ran a lot worse.
I mean, if you want to go ahead and play it, like, go ahead. Don't let me hold you back. I was just talking about, like, my thoughts on Total Warhammer 2. Started to look kind of visually not good. I always thought Warhammer 1 actually visually looked good with its lighting. It was sort of dark. This is a bit better with that, but I feel like it lost its bleakness. Oh my god, there's corruption. So we're just gonna march to the south, and then we're gonna attack them that way. God damn, it's maximum fucking corruption. Cursed. That's gonna be awful. War bossing. Let's see, War bossing, your recruitment, tough fodder. Paint it red. The board's probably back. Biggest stuff we can use. We get scrap. No infighting. That's good. That attrition, minus 25%, is just good. No complaining. Bigger and better bosses. The biggest war. The big...
What you want? The great green flows. Great profit.
Okay. So my thinking is we're just going to move across the sea, and then that way we can bypass a lot of the corruption. And we can get that big territory. Yeah. No, you know, I don't think you're weird, John Doe. It's you want to go back to it because you enjoyed it. There's nothing weird about that. That's perfectly normal, dude. I like certain games that I think aren't very good. That I don't think any of you would particularly like, and I know that I like them.
Dead Space 3.
Yeah, I love Dead Space 3.
As for me, I like Mega Man X6 despite it being a piece of garbage.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay to like bad games. I'm not saying that Total Warhammer 2 is even bad, by the way. I'm just saying that I like games that were received very badly. I like Dead Space 3. I just do.
I just acknowledge, in my case, I acknowledge it's a bad game. I like it anyway.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay to do that. You can do what you want to do. Okay, we've got a wall. We might as well launch a two-front attack. Oh my god, that'd be genius.
The new wall mechanic is fantastic.
I didn't even realize that's how it worked. Now I should attack in the north, but I don't know if I have the army to do it.
Not yet. If you have 2 full stacks, you'll essentially have 4 stacks. Well, it needs to build up first, but...
Yes, it'll be proper good.
I wish there was naval combat. When I see like boats, I'm like, oh man, wouldn't it be cool if we could have like a sea battle?
I think it's a separate IP.
It's one of the other tabletop games that they made.
Yeah, so I think it's a licensing issue. Also, I don't know if they have the resources for it.
Well, not now. Fix Total Warhammer 3, then do what Bannerlord does and make a naval expansion and then charge for it. I'll pay for it.
That'd be fantastic.
If it has like naval battles, coastal cities, and like fucking like combined arms, that'd be really awesome. Sword of Cain claimed. Oh no, not the Sword of Cain.
What? Moving. Let's fight. They're dead.
Okay, we can raid to avoid
I has powers.
bad things from happening to us. We take increase our weapon strength so we can snipe them down even faster. Now Zinch fuckers are down there. which will deal with the Zinch fuckers. We need to wipe them out. Kairos Fate Weaver. Alright, let's see. Campaign movement range. Oh, these are faction-wide bonuses? That's cool. Camp movement range minus 3% for enemies starting their turn in this province. On armies. Okay, so this will be faction-wide. Income rank faction-wide. That's pretty cool. Campaign movement of own armies and province. Me. The faction-wide thing is cute. It's like the last building to get, I think. There's an auto construction budget. I didn't even know that was the thing. We're gonna start raiding, and then we're gonna attack Plain of Tuskers and crush the humans in this region. We're gonna try a two-front war, chat. We're gonna add off Schnitzel to this. Just like, no! We're in a Hearts of Iron 3. Up! Starts two-front war, loses, complains about game mechanics. I don't understand. The 6th Army will help us, chat. Like, what the fuck? This is a meme. This is a cruel meme. Vampire conflict? What? Weird. I could just go after the vampires instead.
Manfred that's down there with you.
Yeah, I might as well kill him. He's
The
actually
worst
more scary.
vampire. I'm sorry, I hate the war behind Manfred. He comes off as such a whiny little shit.
I do like how he just did something completely retarded in the end times, so it wasn't even funny.
It's like, he had such good potential. This initial of how he killed Vlad and everything gave him a good character base, but they just kept wrecking him.
This is a battle we must fight, Chatfish.
War battle. Or, I think so.
They've sort of like redid the cities into these squares, if I remember right. Which is
What if it's a different one? Or if it's just a copy and paste? Honestly, either's fine. I just want the siege battles to be fun, which they did.
Yes. Now, 1 second. I have to go adjust my hair because, oh my friggin' god, it's like all over the place and I just can't handle it. It's in my fucking face.
You get a haircut then, just or better yet, get a shaver and just go right on your head. Buzz cut.
All right. Put up on my headphones. Okay. Perfection. My hair's too long nowadays, chat. Gets in my face. Makes it hard to see. Alright. Oh yeah, it's super chaosy-fied area. It's blue over there. Okay. There's a reinforcing unit over there. Not for fucking long, chat fuckers. Like, chat fucker! And then they just explode. And then we just bum rush that city. We bum fuck it. It's like bum fuck it. Bum fucking good. We got that and a giant. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Don't forget, chat, there is the Dawn of War Remaster thumbnail that's currently available to buy onto. $25 to fund it, and $50 to get your pocket fish upgraded. Or $50 for a bucket fish, $25 for a pocket fish. Oh, my wog is coming in here. It's like, wog. As soon as he comes in, we just beat the shit out of him. In 59 seconds. It's ass beating time. We got a giant and we got a savage rogue idol. Next to Chumpa. Chumpus the Wise. Why do I need a pocket fish? But Gibbs, why do I need a pocket fish? Why do you need one? We don't need one. If you want one, you can get one. Pocket fish are basically cute little things you can put on thumbnails. It's basically your chatfish, but put on a thumbnail. A bucket fish is a big version. Bioshock thumbnails also getting funded very well. Good night, Mythical. Have a good sleepy, and thanks for stopping by. Tell Millennium Hawk I said hi. He's the shy one. Like, yeah, he's the shy one. That's why we're gonna kill him. Chat, no! It's like murder. Even though these cities are simplified, this is so much better than the city battles in the base game. It's not even funny. Batman! Time to kick Fat Man's ass! Monster Doki!
Now, I'm not going to say the person's name because we're breaking rules, but we do have an insight into how a lot of this middle to upper management make decision making. Whenever these criticisms are brought up, a lot of them just give blank stares and they just go, why should we don't care. We're doing what we want.
I don't think that's an insider. I think that's somebody who thinks that's how that works.
There was a YouTuber that used to work at Creative Assembly.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that one might actually know. Blank stares? I don't know about that. They can't be that bad. That's like if you asked me about mechanics about our game. I wouldn't give you blank stares. I would just start rambling at you. Whether you could tell what I was talking about would be another story. Boom, bam, boom. We got this, little fishes. Come on. Dinosaur bonking time. The big boot. Let's fight. Where's Egg the Great Green Prophet? Pocketfish are adorable. You don't know what a pocketfish is, Shadow Warrior? Are the city battles a mod thing or a new change? Mod. The developers are currently working on a siege overhaul to basically address the fact siege battles are bad. That's why a lot of things are delayed. And have been delayed for some time. Because remember, the siege battle overhaul isn't just affecting one city type. It's all city types. And you know how many city types there are in this game? Or faction types? So they gotta do that for every single one, yeah. There's like 12 factions or something like that. That's... So they make one fix for one thing that's amplified by times 12. This is why I was so mad when they made the mistake to begin with, because I'm like, even if they do fix it, it's going to take forever to fix it. And lo and behold, I was right. It will take forever to fix it. Because once you fuck this up, this is a big bad.
Yeah, because the code base is not going to support for that many settlement battles, and they did not take the time to engineer enough to support this long development cycle they've had for the Warhammer series. Is always why I'm a big supporter of, hey, get this tech right in pre-production so that you don't suffer as much troubles later on down the line.
I hope they get rid of I hope the siege overhaul gets rid of the ladders too. I want it back to Medieval 2 where I have to build the ladders and only they have to carry it.
Like, it's always a thing. You generally don't build the siege engines until you do the siege.
I'll compromise. I know that siege ladders, they'd have to animate it for every race. I'll compromise. Just make it so that you have to build the siege ladders, and then you have to assign them, and they pick them up, and they go in their inventory, okay? And you don't even have to see them animate them lifting it or whatever. Just make it so that they actually just don't spawn them. They have to build them.
I mean, it is a reasonable compromise, but,
it's a very reasonable compromise.
Yeah, I'm willing to wait and see, because Creative Assembly has been a lot more receptive, their communication's been a lot better. Again,
yes.
I'm actually on the more hopeful side on probability of, because...
I'm more optimistic.
Sega, well, Sega is Sega, it is worth noting. Sega has learned some very hard lessons over the past few decades. So, they're experienced in coming back from hard times. Yeah, we'll go further than the Dreamcast and them getting out the console market to Sonic 06, and they're still okay, and they're still coming.
Oh, we won. You know, the game is making steps in the way. You do need mods to make it better. But the fact that I'm playing it now, and I'm actually like, wow, I'm in the back of my mind, I'm like, man, I kind of wish I had done Empire, so I could have seen how that would have felt. Because I do like the fact that they have, like, vehicles and stuff like that.
The land ships are adorable.
Those are beautiful vehicles. Those are beautiful boats.
It's like, hey, let's take a big boat, head wheels on it, and make it move.
I think only Marienburg ever did that, but even so, it doesn't matter. That's just fun.
Yeah, add it, because fun. I want fun.
Well, we took that city. Now we need to figure out how to reduce the corruption, because it's hell here. A poop pile? No, that's not gonna help us. That's not gonna help. Campaign, anything with corruption. Control is something, but I don't think that's corruption. Income for 200 monies. That's not a bad thing to wish for. Not a bad thing to yearn for. The boys need to hit harder. They bonk and stonk even better. Yes, their passives are getting passively passive. We took the wall target. We did it. Now the humans are very upset with me, which is reasonable, I suppose. Oh my god. I hate the humans so much. I'm trying to fight the vampire counts, but like they keep taking back territories from the fucking vampire counts. And so they're making this incredibly difficult for me to like take any ground. Okay, we're just gonna stay forwarded then. Now, cities are level 3, which means their garrisons are bad, but they're better than nothing. My gosh. Give me that. There we go. Better ports. I also wish they would allow players controlling forts, Great Walls, Imperial Forts, Ulthuan Gates, settlements to force a defense siege battle. I also wish they would allow players... What do you mean by force? I'm very confused. Otherwise, those forts are wasted as the AI either overwhelm them when you are not here or just starve them for 20 turns. Oh, yes, like they have to attack or something. Yes.
Yeah, I see the argument for that because a siege is supposed to be a full surrounding, and for a lot of those, you're only besieging one side.
Yes, they can't attack the other side. Yeah, that's dumb. They even had that problem in Three Kingdoms, because Three Kingdoms is where they introduced that, where there were passes, and these passes you control, you could siege them, and then you just took them over time by just sieging it. And it's like, what? How did you take that? That's silly. Like, we can resupply it from the other side. Like, I remember, oh, fuck. What annoys me about that is I've done a lot of research on this stuff, because I literally wrote a fucking entire story arc for something in our setting called the Siege of Enendros, and like it's literally why it literally cannot fall, because it literally is being reinforced from the other side. Because it can only it's a pass. You can only attack it from one side. So if the attackers can't get to the other side, well, they can constantly resupply the defenders, because well, they can just bring in more food, more troops. No, it's just nice. It's goofy. It's goofy. Let's see. What's this? To pass our turn? We really need to go to the vampire counts, not the humans. But the humans keep being in our fucking way. Which is not good. And I'm raiding them as we speak. Which is funny.
The stuff glows. Better do it then.
Okay, we're gonna move him up there. Give himself better leadership. Okay. Are they sieging us? They are. We'll do that. They're dead. Now they're not sieging us no more. How did you even live? You should have died. They have no HP, so if they attack, that's whatever. Just like that lord is just a lord. So we move here. And then we immediately switch to raiding stance, and we start raiding Tzeentch's territory. Yep, that's going to piss Tzeentch off, and we're going to attack Tzeentch next. Force him to attack us would be ideal. Savage Old Gathering. Oh, cool. A colossal squid! Woo! Big squid. Yeah, because we want to wipe out Tzeentch in this turn, and what we want to do is, we don't need to kill the vampire counts, but what we're going to do is we're going to raise their settlements, and really just help the humans win their war up there. It's going to make the humans stronger, but I'd rather get rid of the vampire counts as a faction, than deal with them.
You also don't want to face the Tomb Kings when they start to snowball, because they have no upkeep.
Let them know, but I can't even deal with the Tomb Kings yet.
One thing I do wish the team can get a rework just so that they don't get their free spawn, because it's just so irritating. It's like, yeah, I'm doing good in this battle. You can do shop deep right in the back of your lines, and it's teleported. It's like, thank you.
Appy juice. We love the apple juice, Gib. Jefferson Guzzlin. Surrender imminent. That fucking chuckle fuck. You don't even have HP. You shouldn't be able to do that. You should literally be dead. You have 32 HP.
Let's take what should be ours.
Let's get rid of you, fucking fatso. There we go. Fatty's gone.
What? Alright, I'm going.
I start rating myself, because funny. So I don't take attrition. And what is that? Is that a Tomb King army? Oh my god, that is a Tomb King army. That's Rebellion. Is it?
That's a rebellion.
Yeah, Doom Kingdom Rebels.
Yeah.
Okay, we can ignore them. We're declaring war on the vampire counts. Nobody likes them. That is a large garrison.
That is a lot of very good grave guard. And are those halberdiers? I think those are halberdiers.
I think so. We'll have to kill them. We'll have to kill every last one of them, starting with Ramazan. He's like, no! Starts ordering
Grave
things
guard are
wrong.
fantastic units. They're honestly one of the best medium frontline units in the game.
Error boys. Okay, because we know how this is probably going to work, we're going to back off. Because if they decide to attack us, which they will, we need to back up to the edge of the map in a desperate bid. Form a new control group here. I got like those stupid bat things they do. The undead are coming, Chet. Like, human. I never liked the fact that there's always things in the background, because it always makes me feel like nothing is special in Warhammer because everything is goofy and has gigantic mega structures everywhere, which makes me kind of lose sense of scale. Makes me feel like everything doesn't matter. All those squigs go there. No, I've not seen that mod. Rav Bucker. He's like, where, Bucker? Oh, why I oughta crap my pants right in you. That's fair. You gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, the reinforcements will be here in 40 seconds. Whether we're still holding our position by then, because battles sadly still only last like 5 minutes, I don't know. The bats are going to charge our dudes. Integrating, very good. Reinforcements have arrived. There we go, chat. Halberds? Let's avoid. The big fucking wall. Squigs are in murder fuck mode. Good. Little gobbos need to get stuck in. Our orc boss is in trub.
Let's get 'em! Smash 'em! Simon!
Fucking fire some spells. Well, if we were turning the tide, we should be turning it now. Some big fuckers gobbling up my boys.
Smash 'em! Error boys!
And to shoot them down.
Ready! Come, boys! Boys! Warden!
Get them squigs getting in the squigfish. How you doing, little crab fucker? I think it's more a total Warhammer issue, or says Baffert. I don't think there were many megastructures on the setting itself. It is. I know that because I've read the books. I've read books of Warhammer Fantasy, quite a few. And I know that there's not, like, this kind of stuff didn't really exist everywhere. You'd see it and you'd be like, whoa! It was a big deal. But, like, Total Warhammer, for whatever reason, Creative Summit is like, yeah, so, like, giant structures everywhere. And what that made it do is made the entire setting look stupid. And I really wish they would actually get rid of this. Like, okay, if you have a big, like, monument on the map, you have battle around it. It was a big deal in Rome 1. It was a big deal in the other Total Wars because it was cool. It's like, holy shit, there's the Colossus of Rome. Or, holy shit, there's this, like, ancient site relic of this one, like, big structure from antiquity. Or there's the Gardens of Babylon or some shit, you know? And now they're gone. Their entire undead army destroyed. Mythical Fool did a good job. He almost died in battle. But he managed to hold strong. And now we're going to raise it. Reputation towards a call to war. Well, it gives me 2 reputations towards a call to war. So doing that's good.
I see dead things!
Our raid is successful. We got some rewards. Now we switch to encampment stance. Start replenishing.
What you want?
And we get good old-fashioned boys so that they hit out there or start working on these spiels. I think we'll work on these spiels. There, with that raised, now we're going to head right and raise the next city. And we're going to keep doing that till the vampire counts are obliterated economically. I know they hate me, but they must like me for what I'm doing. They do. They like me for the fact that I'm beating up the one faction. However, they hate me so much for what I've done that they just cannot forgive me. Which is fair. Which is fair.
It is stupid that the vampire accounts are so reliant on a gold-based system, even though they shouldn't need that much gold.
Well, they still need gold because my actual issue with the vampire accounts in this game is that they're not undead. Like, they have some undead units, but, like, most people that live in the vampire count society are alive.
There's also the fact that they don't have a proper representation of dark magic, and the fact that they just need to snap their fingers to get an army.
What
Bit of an exaggeration, but
the only thing that annoys me really is that I wish the vampire accounts would be reworked so that they actually had a living people, because the vampire accounts, the way they're treated is they're written in this game like it feels like Creative Assembly wanted to make Warcraft Total War and not Warhammer Total War, because the vampire accounts actually behave like the Scourge more than they behave like the vampire accounts. Because the Scourge from Warcraft, it wants to exterminate all life on Azeroth. Literally snuff out all life. And literally just make a vast undead empire. That basically means that the living nations are basically just slaves. And they're literally used to just breed new living things so that they can be turned into undead later. That's it. The vampire counts are literally just vampires who want to rule over the empire. Or rule over their position. They're just a human, but so happen to be a vampire. They're behaving as if they're the Scourge from Warcraft, when they're not the Scourge. That's what makes the Scourge cool. What's weird is that they're acting like they're the Scourge, and they're not. It's just funny.
they're not. They're vampires.
Because you know what the Scourge is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the undead in Warcraft, and it's like literally the thing
Made
that...
by the Burning Legion, then got retconned to be part of this other stupid thing.
Okay, we ignore that part. Just like we ignore
Yeah.
the cringe parts of Warhammer. Yeah, it was made by the Burning Legion as a tool to weaken Azeroth, and all it was there to subvert all the living kingdoms into undead kingdoms that would serve the Burning Legion to help subjugate the world so that they could cleanse it with the Burning Legion. And it's really cool. And then, they changed that lore, and now you reminded me about that, and now I hate you.
You're welcome.
Simon. All right then, let's do it.
You son of a bitch. Yeah. Because I don't know what commentators are, knows, but like, yeah, the way the vampire counts behave, identical. Like, straight up. Just identical to the Scourge. It's not even like a debate. It's just funny. No infighting. Commentators are, have you shown up to any of the tabletop meetings for the Terrestrial War game? I can't remember. I think you haven't. You need to be in it. Or no, you are. You're a good little bucketfish. Yes, that's right. You're a good bucketfish. I never catch them because I'm always working. I don't know Warcraft at all, but I get the gist of what you're saying. Yeah. It's just like, it's just not how they behave. Oh my god, I should fight that manually because I swear to god, he's gonna RNG survive that somehow each time. Negative growth? No. No. I don't care about the lizardmen. Lizardmen died. Oh, they're dead. Good. Welcome. Gawking Mocha coming. Increase his weapon strength even more, so he hits even harder. Not the agent. I move with the entire army. Right, they're all the way from down there. That's a lot of chaos shit. Just holy shit. Acceleration, deceleration, 100. Well, that should probably be put on those guys, because they're going to get that benefit. Enables magical attacks to assign unit. That's fucking pretty good. We'll give that to our best boys. Good old Curly. Yeah, I know. Orcs in Warhammer 3, John, are literally like the better fucking... They're one of the better ones. It's like orcs, dwarves, humans, and who else? I forget, like, the top nations to play in Total Warhammer, where they're, like, really fleshed out. And then there's the not top factions, or the factions to be careful. Beastmen, Norska, stuff like that. Where it's like they are Beastmen are better, but like Norska's like, ooh, don't touch. Or Kislev, ooh, don't touch. They're just so basic. They're so basic. I hate these battles. I hate the big 20 stack battles. The map is literally the size of the battlefield. And I miss when the maps were bigger. The maps are just too tiny. Look at how tiny this is. It's like there's no maneuvering whatsoever. We're just already at battle, I guess. And a part of me just hates forests altogether. Like, fucking hates forests. Like, you don't even know, chat. Like, I just loathe them. Loathe them, I do. Alright, we've got big monsters and big mean things to beat them up with. Our wall army is showing up in 1 minute and 50 seconds. And they're gonna fucking retreat those bitches. I hope they get some fucking stitches. "40 seconds until the rest of them arrive, Chatfish." This being basic is odd to me since they are one of the newer factions. I'm guessing they need to rework something. They just don't have hardly any units compared to the others. They're also weirdly gimmicky. So what's funny is that a lot of factions in Warhammer kind of have a little bit of nuance, the older ones. But the new factions are usually bad artistically. So they need to try to... Creative Assembly is going to need to grow some creative bones here. Because they need to really pull out the creativity of Warhammer and Warhammerify Kislev. The biggest problem with the Kislev army is that it's not very Warhammery. It's very... How would you put it? It's very ice bear and bear themed. And that's it. It's ice and bears, and there's some
part of that
clothing.
is GW, but the point still stands. If you want to see something original by Creative Assembly, look at the Vampire Coast. What do we get for a vampire-themed pirate DLC? A fat opera singing opera singer.
Yeah, the creativity is not very good.
See, what? I wanted vampire pirates, not an opera singer.
Yeah, mechanically, Kislev's interesting. Like, got interesting units to play with. It's just artistically, the units don't feel like... When I see them next to Warhammer or Demons, it feels like they don't really belong in this setting. It's weird. Like, I feel the same way about the Chinese dudes. The Chinese dudes don't look bad. Like, they look okay. They look cool, right? But, like, next to like, Imperial dudes from, like, the Empire, they look kind of like... They're from two separate games. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't belong in the same game. It's like, just... Because I actually don't think that they're bad. They just look like they're in a different game.
And they got really high fantasy with flying rocks and everything. And one of the best examples, the Dragon Emperor was not literally supposed to be a Dragon Emperor.
That's the funny part. Now he is.
Yeah.
Taking things literal. That's my job. Just all right, we're gonna attack with this army over here, and then the other army's gonna attack on the other flank, and then we're gonna win. And if we don't win, then I'm gonna scream and piss myself in anger. In that order. My problem with Cathay is artistically, I actually like them visually. They look cool. But they look like something out of Smite. They look like something out of Smite. I would say Warcraft, but that would actually not be true because Warcraft doesn't look like that. Like, we already have Warcraft's China, and it's Pandaria. And they're better. Pandaland is best land, and I will hear no slander. If they ever do a Return to Mist of Pandaria chat, we're all going to play it. So we can all go become pandas together. It's like, Panda! And they scream. Then we watch Kung Fu Panda in the Discord server. And eat Chinese food to celebrate. They're dumping all their magic on that poor fucking goddamn Curly unit. Curly is getting absolutely fucking reamed. I think it's time for Curly to dis-and-fucking-gage. How much magic do they have? God fucking help me. Now we step on him and give him a good old stomping. Arrow boys! You know, just Chatfish noises. For the next fish art stream? A while. Chatfish need to fund cleaning day for Kibbs. So I can finally move my 27-inch tablet over here. Oh my god, the project I need to do before that can even happen needs to take some serious time. And quite frankly, I don't have time for that at the moment. But my intention is to eventually move stuff on my desk, completely rewiring it, and restructuring it so that my desktop is in there, so I can move my chair for the left to the left table, and then I can access the second part of this table and actually use it for drawing. Is that a fucking break in morale? Oh my god. We want war! Holy shit. It's just a goddamn clusterfuck, chat, bitches. Like, whoa! Getting eaten by demons. Come on, fishes. Kill demons. Don't think. Just kill demons. We've got this, chat. We're turning the left flank around. The right flank is not doing good. It's recovering, though. That fucking clusterfuck needs help. We need a big foot of Gork to really change the tide here. Nice big fucking stomp. That's gonna be danger close. Send him back through the warp. Send the warp. Warpish.
Time for slaughtering.
Who can we stop?
Okay.
Who can we stand?
Moving fast.
Okay, we're getting them.
Glory's here.
The demon fuckers are everywhere.
Big guns. Boys, shove it out. Shifting. Let's go. Here we go. There, boys. Shovers ready.
Get back in here, boy.
Run, boys.
Alright, there we go.
Shovers ready. Bring it on.
Yep. Just have to absorb them. We just range fuck them. Right, Wozag. Where's my big totem boy? Totem boy, no! He has fallen apart! Totem man down! A second torpedo has hit the totem! It's like, no! The totem is gone. Bonk. Bonk. Yep, don't let him escape. Oh, he's gonna fly? They fly now? They fly now. And he is fucking dead. You know what I don't like? I don't like the fact that the bodies disappear. I think Chaos things should stay dead on the map. You go back to the Immaterium Kip. I don't fucking care. I want them to stay here. I want to decorate my map with dead bodies. I want to decorate. And I think his dead body would look quite nice on this little slope, chat. Look at them. Imagine resting, laying on this beautiful grassy slope, chat. You know, this incline, looking up at the, what the fuck? I guess the floating dead body? Alright. Fucking. Okay, I guess we just look at the dead body. Chatfish looking up at the sky, looking at the little dead body under yonder, and like, that's nice. My God. We've done a chat. We are over halfway to today's goal, chat. Don't forget, the Bioshock thumbnail has open slots. The Dawn of War thumbnails also have open slots. If you buy on or participate in the Dawn of War Dono thumbnail war, or Dark Crusade Dono war, you will get on to all 4 thumbnails. That's right, limited time offer, Chatfish. True. You better get on while you can. It's gonna expire soon. It's like, no, don't think so. It's like, God damn it, Chatfish, give me that damn one-ones. Like, nope, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. I joke with the team that that's what we do on the streams. It kind of do, though, in a way, when you think about it, right? That's the last of my apple juice. Oh, boy, gonna have to get more. Just kidding, I have a spare jug. Masterboard's like, ah! Screams. Yeah, we lost our big rock boy, sadly. He is dead. That's not good, but it is what it is. Alright, let's see. We, occupy it. Got new things. Backstabber. Holy shit. We have a lot of fucking shit. Now, there are elves down there. But my primary focus is killing these Zinch fuckers. Now, I believe the Zinch fuckers are probably somewhere down here. We're gonna need, like, an agent to scout this shit. We're also gonna need to get order of this region, because it's not very ordery at the moment. A little bit chaosy, and that's not good. Das ist bad, yeah. I had to kill the elves as well. Great arcane conduits. What other fun spells can we get for our boys? Let's see. We got that. We got that. We didn't even use that spleen ripper. We got a new mount, which is cute and cute. Oh, I don't like the underground mechanic. I forgot about that. I hope they rework and overhaul the underworld, or the underway, and make the underway its own map. It really should be. Like its own map.
It's been clamored for a long time.
The Underway expansion should be like a massive overhaul for the game. You flick you flick a switch, or you go underground, enter tunnel, and it opens this massive underground like network, and there's like cities down there and underground warfare and stuff. That'd be cool. They need that. They need that. I know Bathios is over there shaking with violence. He's like, just gonna start digging holes. Like, Bathios is in a hole because Bathios is a dirt-dwelling son of a bitch. Ah! And start screaming at him. Paint the base. Paint the bows. Paint the boys. Paint the boys first. Berserk's pretty good. Gregor's is still alive, which is good. Blow bowl. Blow, give him more damage. This army's doing very well. Very nice, Chatfish.
Let's take what should be ours.
Tear down that. We're keeping our Savage Orc army roleplay. Meaning that we're just going to use Savage Orcs until we get bored of them. Then we'll use the other armies later.
Suppose so.
There we go.
You're lost, mistake.
They're recruiting an army over there. It's vile vampire fuckers.
Angus donates $2. When's the next fish art stream?
That was a while ago.
Yeah.
You goober. It was a long while ago. And I answered that. Whenever I get time to set up more cleaning time. But that is dependent on Chatfish overreaching goals. And that's not going to happen, it seems. So if that doesn't happen, that ain't happening. And if it continues to not happen, it just can be expected to not be done in any timely manner. They'll be done at some point, but just not any reasonable manner. As I warned before, it will be months to years. Because I kind of suspected that this would go this way. And, case in point, chat? Case in point? We build this up nice and big. Now the Chaos Corruption is going to finally start winding down, which is good.
I, as my mystic
And we need
powers,
that. Breaking about the boss will help. Why, Frederick? Why would you say that, Fredfish? Yes, make it whole. Stuff Bathios into cave, I will. Put Bathios in the ground, I shall. He was like, Bathios. And then he falls into a hole. Tell you what, chat. If we make today's goal in 2 hours, I will not stream all day, and I will end the stream and explicitly set up the drawing tablet and spend all that time doing that, which will probably take, oh god, looks at the fucking wire mess. I don't know, probably a couple hours. That's just not something I want to do, though. That's not something I don't think anybody wants me to do. We must see what the siege battle will look like. It's just a field battle. We need to practice fighting chaos, boys. We must prove that our war is worthwhile, chat. Nah, we can show it now, I think. We don't need to wait. Chatfish overexceeded last week's goal, and as a reward for that, they deserve to see this now, without having to pay for it. So let me just upload it real quick. You get to see something really cool, Chatfish. No, you didn't get the Chitanki. Know why? I haven't had time to work on it yet, man. He's like, "Eep." Oh my god, here we go again. Wee, fucking Jesus Christ. Look at this, chat. Behold! The statue is now in just the final render phases. It's basically done. What do you think, Chatfish? Ta-da! The diorama. Just wow! Look at him. Pretty cool. Good job, Baffios.
Yeah, nice.
Do you like your little fish on there? Do you like it, Baffy? Do you like it? Do you like it, Fuzzy? Fuzzy's just sitting there with his little fucking monocle.
Yeah.
Like, You like the fact that Rapier's next to you? Or Bucky? Looks like he's almost aiming a gun at you. That son of a bitch.
But he's still not.
Son of... Good job, Baffios. This will be available for printing. And will be, of course, free. What do you mean, bad Kib? I can show them now if I want to. Oh, you meant that version. I was going to say, I think he's not done with the rocks, though, yet. Okay, whoops, I grabbed the wrong one. Fucking Baffios is now mad. He's like, show him the actual one. Or listen, chat, that might not be the real one. She's like, what the fuck? Oh my god. There you go. That's the right one. As you can see, it's a lot more detailed. She's like, what? I'm gonna say Baffies. I guess we're going for polygon and abstract rocks today. He's like, yeah. There's the Baffios signature detail. Listen, Beefos, how was I to know that you had made more details? Okay, there we go. I was seeing my previous angle. Why were you even angry? Where am I? Oh, you couldn't find yourself? Yeah, you're on there. I don't think we missed anybody. Pretty sure we, like, triple checked over this thing. It's still rendering, though. Okay, it's still rendering. We were lucky that guy in charge of getting water treatment plant was really in the loop of it. If not, we would have gotten chlorine in too. What? But yeah, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's even got a custom flag. You can even write words on that. You can paint the flag how you want to. Write gay on it if you want. You little freaks. Like, Alright. Back to battle. Back to war. Back to battlefish. Oh my god, the squigs just started spurging the fuck out. The chatfish, the herd of fish are now confused. Get them, fishes. Bonk.
Where's the scrap? Our boys. This is it. Where's one more?
We want wool. Chat want wool. Chat want peace.
We had a great time. Our boys. Fear my powers. Right in. Ready. Spills time. Biggins. Slaughter.
They're disintegrating. Burn. And they just poof out of existence. Which makes me feel dumb, because I feel like I don't the one that lost anything.
Chieftain, let's fight.
Maybe that's the point, they say.
Let's go.
Boom.
I is invincibles.
Oh, he's invincibles. Imagine being little pink demons and disappearing. This will teach you to worship the chaos gods. Now you will die. You must cleanse the world of chaos. True. It was all Zinch's plan to lose all along. Where you see, this is a Zinch victory. Like, really? Yeah, it's weird because it looks like they fucking lost. Looks like they. That is weird, isn't it? But you see, you don't understand his big thinkies. He wanted you to win. Zinch is always going to be, in my opinion, the worst god of all the Chaos gods. Mostly because he's just so goddamn fucking stupid. I've played too many games where Zinch is the villain, and like Zinch is always like, actually, I wanted to lose horribly. And it's like, okay, dude. Whatever you say, Cupcake. Chad's like, well, you see. It is what it is, and it simply is. A defeat? Laughable.
I should probably head to the gym, hurry before dinner, so I'll be back.
Alright, Fuzzy, enjoy getting buff, you fat sow. He's like, what the fuck? And
It's cardio today, so I've got to make sure I take care of that.
Okay. See ya. Now it's you and me, Chatfish. I forgot Fuzzy was here. I forgot. I thought he already left. It's like, damn. Where's egg that great green prophet? I feel like we should also wipe out the elves, but I also see where their main base is. And I think we should immediately launch a crusade. A dark crusade, perhaps. Just a dark crusade? Are you telling me that this is what we did to another video game?
I is invincibles.
Hello.
It's Mamu. Welcome to the stream. Wow, you came in fast. That low latency thing that Robin told me about is fucking not kidding, is it?
Yeah, I saw Fuzzy popped out, so I figured I'd come help her a little bit before I got to pop out as well.
Looking at the orky borkies with me? Yeah, you're just
Yeah.
curious. Don't lie. Curious little slut. He's like, yeah.
The Warkums.
Want some of that orc dick, please? It's like, what
Hold
the?
up. Hold up. Not like this. Please.
Why not?
Not like this.
You need to great green prophets. Big
I don't
prophecy.
want the greening. I don't want to be greened.
Big prophecy.
No.
And get the big prophecy.
You can keep the prophecy.
No, the prophecy is inside of you.
No.
No.
Not like this.
No. Why not?
Oh.
Why not?
Not to change subjects from your fantasies, you femboy. Looks like Tau are correctly being beaten by the Imperial Guard.
That's true. I think Semper Tantrum blew his load getting onto 2 thumbnails that he saw India was going to draw, and so it worked in deceiving him. Or not deceiving him, but buying time.
He has been pining for Indio as of late.
Yes, which means that that's going to buy time for the Imperial Guard Coalition to build up resources. Hopefully. Because Sempi Pempi.
What to do? Do I support the Imperial Guard, or do I try to buy on as a bucket fish for Bioshock?
These are true questions. The Bioshock one's going to be good.
These are big thinkies. The
You,
biggest.
you know the old school lighting of hard lighting that Bioshock has? I'm going to make Indio
Yeah,
practice.
the originals, not the remaster.
Yes, I'm going to make Indio practice drawing in hard lighting because A, we need him to do it for one of our video game things, and because we need him to do it for the tabletop because he's working on tabletop stuff. And so he's going to be practicing with the Bioshock piece on a new thing that he has to learn. That's what Bioshock 1 and 2 thumbnails are. They're practice for what he has to do later. But the hard lighting tricks are going to be fun. He's going to love it. He has to do later. But the hard lighting tricks are going to be fun. He's going to love it. Even if he
make him work
hates it.
for insulting pineapple pizza.
Insulting
dare you.
pineapple pizza.
Yes.
We're gonna
Yeah,
waste-
I was listening in the background while I was doing a little bit of work. I don't like the weird chaos or vampire corruption crap that appears on the map.
Yeah, it just doesn't really make sense because after reading